50 meg used to be a lot of disk space. That used to be a lot. I mean, I think my first hard disk, if I can remember what it was, I think it was 120 megabytes. I think. And I got an upgrade, which was, I think it was 200. Am I getting confused? I had smaller than that. Anyway, going back further than that, things like comms, protocols and things, which some of the things I have to deal with sometimes at work. Serial ports and serial communication methods, things like that. 50 megs are, good weight, to get that across some serial comms,
No one will need more than 64K memory.
Yeah. That's the funny thing. I think if you were frugal enough, I think you could probably manage with it. But the problem is that people, coding with it, all the stuff that what's the current level of software code referred to? 9th gen or something like that?
Current level of what, sorry?
Code. Is it like 9th generation?
Don't know anyone. I've never...
You never I didn't want to make such a name.
No.
Okay. I remember that Visual C and things like that was supposed to be like, what was it, Visual C? Pascal? As I understand it correctly, you have your high level language, which then compiles it into a lower level language.
Yes.
And that's interpreted by something else. But you never, these days, compile into assembler or anything really super low level like that.
Yeah, of course you do.
But the binary is interpreted by, for example, .NET stuff, so it's like Windows calls. It's like DLL.
No. Yeah, but the DLL calls are in C++, or C++ mostly. And then those calls will be in assembly, and those calls are in microcode.
Yeah.
Right? CPUs don't understand anything apart from microcode.
Exactly. So if you were to write in microcode, which nobody would because they'd be bloody bonkers, but if they were, then there is a possibility of being a lot more efficient. But seeing as today you can say, default system, like 16 gig, 32 gigs of RAM, it's like, what's the point?
That's simply not true. To say that you can write microcode more efficient than, let's say, Intel's compiler, in saying you're a better programmer than everyone who works at Intel. Like fuck you are. It's just
no. What I mean is some of the assembler examples that are out there, they're absolutely mind blowing. How 96K. I mean, that Krieger example still blows my mind. 96 kilobytes, and it was the whole flipping 3D game in 96 kilobytes.
Oh sure, they might be small, but that doesn't mean they're fast. Just means they're small. That's the only statement of truth there.
yeah. But I think the inverse is true these days. People are quite wasteful in terms of their programming resources. Like, that doesn't matter if I use, for example, here's a good one: Elasticsearch. That's something a lot of people use. I saw a migration happen the other day, and it used in its private bytes 23 gigabytes. Just went, left 23 gig, and the physical bytes went to 23 gig, and then slowly tailed back down to 5 afterwards. I'm like,
on the flip side,
release the private bytes.
You can nearly always trade in RAM for performance. I can usually write something in 2 different ways, one of which is much quicker, and one of which uses up much less RAM. So
the RAM when there'll be obviously one thing's coming out of RAM, so it's quick.
If you've got the RAM, you might as well use it. Not using the RAM is just bad programming.
Yes. My mum, for example, mum's got a 4 gig laptop. I'm like, why is there 4 gig in this?
Well, sorry about that, by the way. Wait.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm going to drop out because obviously I don't own Mindustry, so I'll catch you later.
Okay.
It is Christmas, You could just say, hey everyone, it's on my wish list.
It's all right. I'll catch you later.
So yeah, you said why does your laptop have 4 gigs of RAM? Have you run Chrome? So Chrome is the perfect example of what I just said. So with Chrome, I can re-render the web page every single frame. Or I could just turn the web page into a big image and use that to store it in memory, which uses up a lot less memory. So a lot more memory, but it's a lot quicker. So that's literally that sort of state of affairs.
What am I doing wrong here? I'm pressing F2 to join game, and it's saying starting internet search, refresh complete, 0 found, 0 servers, no servers located, rescanning.
Mindustry server?
I thought you were going to play your other thing. Fine.
No,
we have been playing that.
We've been playing that. Yeah, that was finishing at 9.
Right. I was watching Ghosts.
You're watching Ghosts?
Yeah. Not literally Ghosts, just the program Ghosts.
Shalka, did you get your achievement when you joined this?
Go click on the thingy down here.
No.
Oh, you have to click on it. Okay. Click on it for an achievement. So what I want to do is I want to ruffle stomp some sectors. Just so we got more. So basically go in. I will just slap down basic defences, get up, or say Surge Alloy if possible, send it back, send it to space, complete it, move on. So, Max, get your achievement.
Sectors for search ally. Okay.
Click on this big glowy thing.
That's the yellow one.
Yeah, did you all get your achievements so we can leave? You've all got acceleration? Then we shall go.
I don't know who did this, but this is not working as they might want it to.
What?
The unloader.
Yeah.
Massive store.
Yeah.
Storing it there,
Yeah.
going back up there.
Yeah.
These eject, but they don't eject. They eject and insert at the same time.
Yeah.
So why bother ejecting at all? I don't take the second one.
No, I'll wait for you to work it out before you do anything because it's perfect. What's the system doing? What's it doing?
Well, it's putting.
What's
So
it doing?
yeah,
What's the whole
you-
system doing?
You're taking thorium out of the core.
No,
putting it
no.
in this vault,
What is this entire system doing? What does it do?
It makes power.
It makes power. What does it make power from?
Thorium.
Thorium. How much thorium have I taken out of the main core? Well over 5,000. I have
yeah.
If the core runs out, we can run 5,000 thorium's worth of.
That's not my objection. My objection is.
Yeah.
Oops,
Yeah.
Can I delete that?
Now you haven't filled up the right-hand one, so no. See, this is why you don't touch shit that other people have built, because what you did there... If
I
you
see. So it's coming in and that's unloading and reloading.
It's,
I
so it
see.
fills
Oh,
up
that's
all
hideous.
4 of them, yeah. Can you come up with a better solution in that room? I don't think so.
Oh, my brain just doesn't like the look of it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it just feeds through and through and through and through. Putting a unloader and a thing between them would have been better, but not just not so much room. Yeah, or you're achieving nothing by doing that.
Yeah, my brain finds it obnoxious. Yeah, so that is very tight. You're right.
There was no room. Anyway,
Yeah.
so this
Whoops.
is a low. So probably we won't have anything.
What?
A low threat.
Ah, right.
Actually, we've got water, we've got titanium, we've got heat scratches. Oh ho ho. Let me go back to ground 0, and this level is called 22. To ground 0, go, click there, select there. Please fix this, guys. This is such poor. Right. Oh, we've got tons of oil and everything on this level. Maybe plastanium would be better then. I don't think I've seen a level with so much oil as this. I assumed because it was a low threat sector, it would have low resources. But apparently, that's not the case. So have you gone into tier 4, Henry? Are you now one of them?
Yep.
The lucky few.
Is that low or high?
Not high.
What the
So,
fuck?
Tier
Let's make
3.
this map go further into the dark than you can possibly see.
So I'll sum it up for you. Tier 1 means that the pubs are open. Tier 2 means the pubs are open, but they only sell alcohol with a substantial meal. Tier 3 means the pubs are shut, and Tier 4 means you're not allowed to leave the house.
Everything's shut.
Now, if the government had done this quite a while ago, we wouldn't be in this situation. That's the only thing I'm annoyed at. I'm happy to have the world locked down over Christmas because it means, in theory, it will all be better. But they should have done this so long ago rather than going, So until, 2 days ago, the highest tier that we could put any area into still allows gyms and hairdressers to open. But pubs will shut. Tier 3. It's just odd that we couldn't conceive of an area being so badly affected by the virus we could shut hairdressers.
Problem is, this business is going down the pan, Adam.
Yeah, absolutely. And the longer we half-ass it, the more businesses will go down the pan. It's not going to go away, is it? It'll only go away when we get rid of it, not when we go, oh, but business is the economy. Well, we have to sort of stay open. Like, apparently there are more people in the hospital beds now than at the peak, or first peak in June. So we're actually doing a worse job of this. We're not getting better at it. We're getting worse. Partly because the people are bored of it, but as the experts said,
Half-assed.
half-assing it doesn't work, and people get bored of it. I'll pop down my brand new schematic, by the way.
I'm curious to know. This level disappears into the black here, but it keeps going. When you right-click it, for example, you can select some things to delete. So I think, although you can't see it, there are places you can build in the dark here, which is weird.
I appear to have completely screwed up my schematic.
Whoops. What schematic are you after?
I built a schematic that was a robo factory, but appears to be just... Oh, no, wait, hold on. It is a robo factory. I think I nicked it off the AI. Ah, here we go. Poly rebuilder. Could someone, pretty please, feed in iron from the main base? Iron, silicon, and
Iron?
graphite? Iron, sorry, copper, lead. Wrong game. If you just connect up all those three things to those three inputs, we should just get poly rebuilders and we're done.
What are we after? Sorry, silicon. Say that again.
Silicon, graphite, lead. And that should just make our tier 1 and tier 2 rebuilders.
Okay.
And hopefully we're actually good on defense already.
So we can rebuild some more power. Those thermal scratches basically are calling dibs on for power.
I know, it's great.
Yeah.
You don't need to call dibs, there's not much other use for them.
Well, you could put something at the top of them perhaps. I don't know how much power we need, so I'm just going to have
The launch pads are quite expensive on power, so you can't really have too many.
Okay. Total power is now plus 9,000. Over 9,000! Is that not a funny meme anymore?
It's an old meme.
Yeah. So what, I'm old.
Good point. Your words, not mine.
1.21 gigawatts.
We didn't get very
plus 10,000.
We did try the heist last night as a kind of a learning experience. It went all right until Esmir managed to trigger the alarm, and then then you get unlimited bad guys spawning forever, as far as I can work out.
You want to build monos?
That will make monos and polys.
Yeah,
So
you want to build monos.
But it will do both. So it should make a mono and then a poly, and then a mono, then a poly, and so on.
Don't the monos just go and mine stuff? But...
Yeah, but it's not a terrible thing. Oh man, you're running a lot of air blast drills. Oh, we just lost overgrowth. Wait, seriously? Oh my god. That's fungal pass is the bad one. Hello, Dora. Goodbye, Dora.
That was a sort of, what are you doing, father? Sort of meow, trill.
Is
Dora
there
has-
any sand here?
Yep, loads of it everywhere. Around this oil, that right where you are, that's sand. Stop, north. That's all sand there, isn't it? There's sand everywhere.
Now here's a question. There appear to be heat scratches over the top of scrap. So
Sometimes it makes you pick which you want.
Yeah, so both available, but you have to choose one or the other.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
fine.
you might be able to sort of get a yicky way of doing both, but pretty much, yeah.
Nah, okay, fine.
What do you want, Sweetums? Burr? Do you want your robot fish? Do you want to kill your robot fish? Fish. I haven't got that. It's literally a robot fish. That looks disturbingly real on the stream, actually.
Sounds disturbing.
It does. It sounds like a robot fish, so. But it's got a motion sensor in it, so when she bops it, it wiggles.
That's 20,000 power at the moment.
Sorry, Chuck, I'm not being a pain. I'm just making sure we have enough graphite for defences. Then I realise yet again, I've not been on the right... I should just start with ripples. There's just no point in starting with anything less than ripples. I can't believe how much oil on this level. So that means that plastanium on this level is so easy. I don't know if we need it. We should also spend a little bit of time. So I want to capture a few sectors. And just essentially, we will take as much of the resources that's easy out of it as we can. Like, you know, but by the time we're done, that's it. We're done. Then we leave.
The noise
How
of
many
the robot
connections
fish sounds awful from downstairs.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
It's alright.
Oh, she's murdering it. Murder the fish. Sorry, Max. What are you saying?
I'm wondering how many connections I need to make to these thermal generators into a node before. The
No,
counts as being
no.
continuous
They will touch each other.
So just one of the nearest, and that's it.
Yes, that should work
So
fine.
just one connection.
We're out of graphite, by the way. How are we at graphite? Stats.
I may have spent it building
There's
them.
500 graphite a minute is coming out of the.
Yes, I've spent it building the thermal generators. And it's also coming out on a line there. So let's make more graphite. Yay, what's that? Sand and coal, isn't it?
It's just coal.
Oh, graphite. You said about graphite. Yes. Let me find a decently... Some scratches here. And of course you... Oh, bloody hell. Catch 22. Okay. Clever, but annoying at the same time.
Now we've got some graphite coming back, not much.
I'll make some more.
Well, I am making more, but I have to wait for it. I have to wait for it to come back to base.
The newer one's going to take more expensive resources, though, isn't it?
The air blast drill, by the way, doesn't require. Use an air blast drill. It doesn't require graphite.
Yeah. Okay.
There we go.
Vector needs graphite though.
Yeah, we've got graphite again now. Got 800. It's alright, just because Max obviously just went tons.
Yeah.
We have upgraded our storage, but then I also just built a whole bunch of ripples. I would like to put a whole bunch more. They are 135 graphite a go. I mean, I'm still going to. I'm just pointing out they're expensive. And then I want meltdowns, but that's surge alloy and graphite. I'm not in the slightest bit worried about losing though. Like, they've just spawned one bad guy and I've got like 25 ripples pointing at it.
I wish they'd make the clone tool a little better, like as if you picked it out of the palette rather than.
The what's that?
Well, when I hit clone, I lose some of the functionality of the normal, some of the normal functionality that you get with those.
What? Oh, because you can't click and drag, you mean, or?
You can't just drag a load, yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I think you get everything apart from clicking and dragging there.
Oh, okay. It does say me going, where is that, in which menu is it hiding, so on and so forth. So the primary focus is scrap and plastanium, isn't it?
Plastanium and surge alloy, yeah.
Right.
Which there's plenty of oil. There's an enormous oil scratch here. Once we're done, I mean, you can go mad on it. I do actually obviously need to still get defenses up, so I will be building a whole bunch of those, along with a liquid tank for each one. No, for each pair.
Anything with power?
I will be using a lot of power from these meltdowns. Yes, Emmy just popped up going like, what's the noise? But it's the fish smacking itself on the floor. I really wish it wouldn't let you build underneath my blueprint. You just put the power node underneath my future water
Right.
extractor. But you can't see it.
Sorry.
It should
Yeah.
tell- Yeah. Yeah, that should be good.
We want silicon, so we need some silicon. to generate
Silicon?
it.
No? Well, no,
Yeah,
shouldn't do. Shouldn't
No?
do.
Okay.
I'm not planning on using
Titanium
it.
is titanium
Titanium and oil,
oil.
of which
Oil scratch.
there's
big oil scratches
there's
right there.
yeah, that is so much oil, but I would probably run that oil up and right.
Oh, I'm building the empty area over there.
Yeah,
Okay, what do we need? Pumps.
pumps. Yeah, that is ridiculous amounts of oil. Pumps is the top,
Pipes.
the first 3 entries under.
Which one do we want to use?
Probably
We've
in
got a
this.
choice.
So, the thermal pump doesn't actually fit anywhere. So the other one.
Thermal pump needs what? You
Thermal
can get
pump-
it in, but it's only like a couple of spots in there.
Yeah, but the
yeah,
thermal.
that fits in the bottom.
Yeah, the thermal pump doesn't fit in deep water. I don't think any of the pumps fit in deep water.
Yes, you have to sort of fit it around the edges,
Yeah.
but that means you get more in there.
Hang on a sec. If I just let me just do this a sec, because you can see where you are allowed to build and where
Yeah,
you're
I
not.
was thinking I could just stick a thermal pump into it.
Yeah, thermal. Well, as many
But
thermal.
then what does it mean?
Huh? It's just the name for the best pump.
How do you have to? Also, it's not a thermal generator, so does it take some sort of heat?
No, it's
Obviously
just
not.
it's just cool. It's just the name of it. It doesn't-
78 power units per second. Wow, that's 100.
Yeah, but it generates a lot.
18. So I can get 48. I can get 118. Let's do that then. 118 is quite a bit more.
Yeah, they're definitely more efficient.
Yeah. Stick 3 down and see how we get on. Good. 2.
Yeah, you'll probably struggle to get them out.
Well, I might put them straight into a tank and then feed the tank somewhere.
You will probably need to have I think. Oh, well, hold on. You said that how much are you doing? 118 per.
118.
Yeah.
That's the 118 bananas. I don't know what quality.
100 liquid units per second.
Yeah.
You'll need 8 pipes for each one, I think.
8 out.
Each pipe, a pulse conduit does 16 liquid units.
Okay.
And I don't quite know what the rules are.
Thanks, Paul.
but-
Shit. Start with that. Go on.
Yeah. That's fine.
Let's try and squeeze through the middle there somewhere.
Right, there you go. You're out.
Okay, thank you.
You're clear. Just put oil all over the floor.
Yeah, Gibbs, whatever. Titanium's there, so I should probably take that further up just to keep it out of the way.
You want to put these alloy smelters to use as well?
I
So we'll make
assume
4.
that Schalke is in the process of doing that.
Doing what?
Alloy smelters.
You've built 4 alloy smelters and hooked 1 up.
No.
Yes, you did.
You can continue on that if you want.
Sorry, say that again.
You can continue off from that point if you want.
Where are my frickin' rebuilders? They are working, right? We do actually have them. Or is it I need to max out one before I get the other one? Let me build a overdrive projector here as well. Oh, it hasn't got power. That was quite important. See the little red diamond? That means it didn't have power.
Ah.
That'd do it.
Yeah. There you go.
Yay. My god, Dora is really murdering her fish. Come and help me, little robot helpers.
I don't have a template for plastician compressors, so forgive the mess I'm about to make.
Plastician compressors are a pain in the arse because you need. Oh no, they aren't. No, they're all right. It's what the pain in the arse ones. That require cryo fluid.
The alloy smelters.
No, they're all right. Therefore, there's one that requires cryo fluid, and it's just a pain. But yeah, the plastician compressor's all right. Titanium at one side, oil at the other. Not done really. Can you hear the fish on the stream, by the way?
Yeah. It sounds very
Here in
disturbing.
Discord, doesn't mean you hear it on the stream.
Should do. Discord should be exactly the same.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw it on the internet. Your cat will love this, and I'm like, and I clicked, and it was like 45 quid, and I'm like, and then I had a look on Amazon, and I could get it for like 30 quid, and I'm like, and I kept looking, and the exact same product I got for 6 quid, and I do mean the exact same product. Always shop around. There are lots of places they will hope that you will just purchase at the first price you see, and you'll assume it's worth that much. It's really not worth that much. It's worth 6 quid. That's fine. I'm disappointed I can't hit them when they spawn. I have to wait till they walk.
Being greedy, sir.
I know.
Look at that.
So bear in mind we are being supplied by Ground Zero. I've also just done 5 waves in the last 25 seconds. 6. So we are being supplied by Ground Zero. So we don't need to send anything back to the core. Surge Alloy does not need to go to the core. Phase Weave is not on this level.
What about Plutonium?
Straight to space. Blast
Okay.
all of that straight to space. This is why it's an easy level. Dora, get off my toes, you horrible monster. Why would you bite my toes?
They look like fish.
Do
And
not
eaten
look like fish.
snappling.
No, I did see a thing that basically someone pointed out that the further that something gets from your hand, the less a cat realises it's part of you. They won't bite your face. They'll kind of look at your fingers, maybe. Toes. Toes. Yeah, they're all about it. Anyway, sector captured. Not vulnerable. No need to keep these any of this. So I'm just going to send all this graphite to space. Space. Hello, Dora. Why are you being so strange? And I mean extra strange. Even get off my keyboard. That's an Xbox controller. Why must you be like this? Is it? I know why. It's because she normally has a room that she's in, and she's not allowed in it. So we shut her out of her room.
Oh.
That is the guest bedroom, and it's now clean and tidy and decatted. Why are all these power nodes not connected, or is it just my graphic? Is there a key to hide the power node connections? I think there is, and I think someone stood on it. View. Toggle power lasers, F5. Thank you. Why are you so funny? Let me just look at the numbers from Ground Zero. We have 1.5k appears to be the what one conveyor manages a minute. So 1.5k phase weave, thorium, silicon, metaglass, lead, copper, and titanium. We are not doing so well on graphite because I don't think we ever bother sending it back. Surge alloy and plastinium. Well, the graphite should be slightly fixed now anyway. And I will make sure all these are set to fire to there. Wait. Oh, yeah. That's not how overflow gates work, Adam. Yeah, come in like that, and then overflow up and up and up. Wait. Oh, underflow gate. So an underflow gate fires sideways unless it's full, in which case it fires onwards. So that will fill up that one, and then when it hits its... Wait, where's all my coal? Oops, that'd be why it doesn't work.
Yeah.
And when that's full up, it should start to fill the next one, and then the next one.
Right, we got 12 plutonium compressors.
Nice.
Yeah, I need more titanium, I think.
We want to be sending silicon to space.
Doesn't make much odds, I don't think, but there's no reason not to. Your oil is beginning to drain, Max.
I'll fix that in a minute.
Only just though. And I can probably fix it just by putting down small pumps. There you go. It's probably now going to slowly fill. Yeah, now it's very slowly filling. You're pulling out 120. I think the limit is 128, and I think you're doing 121. So you could technically get a little bit more oil out.
It's the orange stuff again.
Blastanium?
GG.
Pyrotite.
That one, yeah. Hold on, let me just build one and find out. Right, liquid tanks that touch do share resources. Just learned. That should give you a much healthier... Because now we've got, from one pipe, we've got several outs. Yeah, you can go... Well, actually, see, Max, I can speed all of this up with 2 clicks.
Drive.
Oh, yes. And now your limiting factor is getting stuff out. But yeah, it's neat and all, but I don't even think I would send that's now jammed. So yeah, but you don't need to send it down. You can just intercept it.
No,
Hold on.
My world plan, world domination.
The fastest way to move resources: router, distributor, alternating, route sorter, inverted sorter, inverted sorter, every other conveyor. Now, I wrote a game called Fortress Craft Random Guide, and one of the interesting things that people get wrong is they get confused with the speed of a object's movement and the throughput. Now, if I move an object twice as quickly along, that doesn't mean I can get more stuff through. Now, what we have found works quite well are 2 wide chains of distributors. Now, in theory, if I do that, the objects will teleport through. So a given piece of titanium will teleport to the destination quicker, but your items per minute remain exactly the same because you're limited by how much you're putting in until such point as you saturate the conveyor, which is it 10 a sec? 11. So your theoretical limit is 11 per second, and we're pushing 9.9 a second through. So we can actually get a little bit more, very little bit more oomph out of this. Very little bit. But yeah, you wouldn't actually get any more resources per minute. What would give you more resources per minute is collapsing these lines together in a more erudite way. It's the same, yeah. So it's throughput that's important, not delivery speed. So how quickly something arrives from a given piece of coal spawn until its final destination is not really irrelevant. It's throughput. And that's the important thing. So we're now at 11 per sec, 9 per sec. Oh, we were at 11. So we were full. That's as much we can get out of that. We can get a little bit. Oh, we can get a lot more out of this one. Although we are just gonna bottleneck the conveyors. But yeah, the inverter sorter area in the conveyor, does that just mean they warp through one per tick, I assume? Like, I'm assuming that's how it works. And I'm assuming a distributor there will give me a full 11 per second coming out. 9, 10 and a half, 11. Ah, interesting. But getting your resources to the destination quicker is not very useful. Throughput is super duper duper important. Absolutely, 100%. Like here, if you notice that we've got a slow bit of conveyor because it's not covered by the overdrive projector. Booger. There we go. What do we get with an overdrive projector? 15? What do we get there? Doesn't matter. We can't possibly exceed what we're pumping into it. Oh, hello, kitten. Are you annoyed at me because I shut you out the room? She's being very sweet. Won't last. Well, I wouldn't say unfortunately that got patched. I say that's a good thing it got patched. That would be an exploit. Disallowing people to use exploits is fine by me. Disallowing people to use exploits is a good thing. Certainly in a game with a PvP element. And it also means it doesn't trivialise your... I swear Dora hates cameras. I swear. I point the camera at her. She's like, nope. I turn the camera away. She's like, I'm coming back to lay on that bit where you were just pointing the camera at 10 seconds ago. Go to sleep. See, what I want to do is re-inject titanium after we've split it. And that's... I can do it there, but that's... probably not soon enough.
That's just ejecting it from these two here.
Yeah, but there means that we're now shunting in 3, but it's the up one, so we're only ejecting the up one at 9 per second. Yeah, plastinium conveyors are a pain in the ass, though. We have used them, but they are a pain and require awkward setup. Unless you are super limited on room, they don't really seem to be worth it. Changed my mind. I'm going to get rid of that single coal. I don't think that's doing anything of note. I do know if I go round like that, that means I have oil and titanium.
Not quite, you don't just yet.
I've got
But now you do.
oil and titanium.
There was a leaking pipe here.
I don't believe you. I didn't see it.
See all this big block of oil here?
It
That's the proof.
doesn't look like anything to me. Is that not going to tap off oil? I hate this. There's not quite enough room. Might be able to get 2 out. I said, as long as this is slowly filling up. Is it? Okay, as long as this isn't slowly emptying. Okay, we are actually struggling for oil now, but only because we're trying to feed everything over a single square, a single pipeline. Okay, it's slowly filling. No, thinking about it. We come out of there. There we go. That's a little better. The idea of mass drivers is making you screech. You seem hung up on the concept of how fast a single piece of material takes to go from A to B. It's irrelevant. It's the most boring number. Titanium doesn't go off. We're feeding in titanium into the... Well, thank you for that. I was literally about to measure it. We're feeding in titanium into this one at 22 per second. It's not stopping. It's basically now doing 30 odd per second. Our limit will be how quickly we can unload it. Mass drivers are really good. They're not smooth. It's a spiky thing, but our whatchamacallit per minute is really good on them.
You got lead up here, by the way.
What?
Someone put 2 mass drivers down. Should I've got 2 mass drivers down to drive lead somewhere?
Yeah, that's for our alloy.
Okay. Actually, put some water on them.
What am I doing? Plastinium. I hate plastinium ones so much. I wonder if I could do something sneaky.
Sneaky. We are full with lead now, I think, so we're good. Not quite, actually. Damn it.
Trying to work out if I can do something like that, and then that, and then that. They don't need to bother actually sending them anywhere. Just hook them up. That probably works. Yeah. I mean, Random, you are new, so let me just pop to Planetary Launch Terminal, just so you are aware of why I don't care. Oh no, guys, we're being attacked on this level. Let's just check our defenses and make sure they're okay. Please hold, I'm still flying over the defenses. Oh, man. You're right, they might be spawning a mob. What's going to happen? Oh, they spawned some mobs, guys.
Where?
Oh, hold on. They're not in range of the turrets yet.
Oh, up here, right.
Oh, they're in range of the turrets.
What mobs?
I think we'll be fine.
Oh, there's some more mobs.
I say that, we're just gonna... Why are our flying units doing? I ain't really concerned. Our goal for this evening is to try and solidify some of our bases. So we're not making enough plastinium and surge alloy. Oh no, we lost one thing. Hey, someone set something on fire. Right, well, we're just going to fix that before we leave. I don't think they made enough of fire suppression in this.
Yeah.
Right, and back you go. 22.
That's not got power. Oh, well.
Oh, don't worry about it. Yes.
How does one do that? Changing level thing in single player?
Just click on the map.
Obviously, just go map and then...
See, now I say it, you feel stupid, don't you?
Yeah.
Like, oh right, yeah, that's it. That's yeah. Now I think about it, it's all. But yeah, you just click on the map. It's as simple as that. I don't like the way it yanks you all out with completely unceremoniously. It's not very elegant, is it?
No.
That's not. Oh well. Huh? What? What have I done now?
Just seeing your route to this launch pad. Route to this launch pad, I should say.
It's neat, isn't it? Neat. Mostly, there's just a whole bunch of space here. We've got more titanium coming past than we can actually use. So I thought I might as well actually do this. We've also got... No, wait, no. Look, I can do that and that. I was going to build another one, but I'm not sure quite how I will jam it in.
You want more plastanium?
Sorry.
So you want more plastanium?
I mean, certainly as a sort of an overarching goal.
We'll template this actually, because it's something that's quite pleased with that.
I didn't leave myself enough room, did I? But yeah, we tend to overdo stuff a lot, so I'm just so not worried. If we're going to lose a level, we'll just get reset back, and then we will deal with the low spawn version of it. Okay, why is this all so slow? I actually think it's not as nice as Max's one though, but it is just utilizing what was just weighted space and weighted titanium.
Power.
We're at 0. We're at plus 9,000? 0. Yeah. Well, power's easy. You just
Yeah, I've just put down the power node.
cover up scratches with. I quite like
Oh.
these because you can just draw over it, and if there's no power note scratch there, it just doesn't let you build anything. And yes, I
We're
could.
not getting any titanium to this plastanium compressor.
Oh, did I bugger one up?
I
Did I? Which one? Dora. That should come out the top like that. And we need to route it. There we go.
What did I
Wait.
put there?
Wait. And I can put a pneumatic drill there. Bang. Perfect. Oh,
Put that
wait.
back.
Yeah, but that you can't feed it in there because it will unload and offload.
Yes. Unload from the launch pad, will it? Right.
Hang on. There is a solution to that, but the solution is just to move everything out of the way a bit. Hey, more bets. There we go. So now we can hook up to that. Oh, not like that. Let me just move it up again. Right, so that's fine. That can go there. That can now... And I can clean up the oil spill by popping that there. And then I want to put that up there. And then... Nope. Nearly. Basically,
Hang on.
then all it needs is power.
That's still going to pull out, isn't it?
What's not going to pull what out, sorry?
Is it going to pull out anything out of the launch pad? No.
No, you can't do that with launch pads. You might be able to do with unloader.
No, I'm just thinking of... Right, no, not a problem. Nothing.
Actually, I don't know if we're doing a stream tomorrow because it's Tabletop Thursday, but like, I don't actually. I assume people will be off. I hadn't planned one way or the other.
This is the new normal.
Well, this is true. We don't know, Schalke. More bits. I've heard very mixed reviews about them. Now, apparently some are very good. Now, the thing you have to understand is that the prescription lenses you're buying are Carl Zeiss lenses, and they cost $10.
Whoa.
$10. All you're paying for is someone has designed a 3D printed shroud. So bear that in mind when you're looking at the price. I've also seen very mixed reviews from, oh my god, this is amazing, to it's kind of, there's a lot of chromatic aberration, it's a bit blurry, it doesn't work very well. So buyer beware. I'd like them, I hope they work, I do want them, but I'm not quite prepared to spend a whole bunch of money just finding out the hard way it's crap.
Also, the problem is when you change your prescription, which some of us do frequently, 2 years ago, when you change your prescription, you then change the inserts as well as your normal lenses.
But no, you don't. No, you just change the lenses. The
That's
inserts,
the point. You need to change they pop out?
the lenses. You change the lenses. Not so the plastic shrouding. That's the bit you're paying. You're paying for the design of the shrouding.
So if
the
I
actual
had the
lens.
shroud design, could I give it to you a new 3D printer then?
Yes,
And then how do I get the lenses cut to the right shape? Because I presume the lenses
the lenses are just round. They're not.
have to
So
have enough giving it for me to put the lens in.
I mean, I did post you the link to this. I mean, it's
did,
basically it's the whole lens. So you buy the glasses straight from Carl's Eyes and you chuck away the frame, and it costs you $10 or £10. And it's just basically it's the whole lens. It's about that big. So that's how big the lens is before they cut it down. Because obviously, if you see my glasses, they are that shape, but they come from a lens this big. All glasses come from this lens.
There's a massive lens. There's massive. There's presumably a square of glass. They then cut in a specific manner.
That's round, and then they grind the edges. But yeah, my eyesight's atrocious. Now the drawback is when you take your headset off, you won't be able to see fuck. So my original DK1 came with a selection of lenses, and one of them happens to be pretty much bang on my prescription. So it wasn't 100% perfect, but it was close enough. But it meant I didn't need to wear glasses when I use VR, and it's amazing because it's so clear. And the joke I always said, I can only do two things without my glasses on. I can do VR and I can shower, and most of the time I do actually have my glasses on when I shower because I can't see anything. I could be soaping anybody. So
touch feedback.
Touch feedback.
Why?
Well, not necessarily. Is it you could be soaping up a couple of tramps or something in the in your bathroom. Anyway,
You and your tramps.
I know. So I haven't tried the more bits. I am very keen. Bear in mind, that has one other drawback. No one else can use it apart from you. Now, I don't know your personal situation, but that may actually be a problem. Certainly, if you have children or if you have an adventurous spouse, they might not be quite so happy in the fact that only one of you can use it. Now, contact lenses are probably the best solution. Much as they make me cringe, I can't stand the idea of contact lenses. Probably is the best solution. There we go. Well, maybe. If I actually go around that one, and no, Cole. In the midnight hour, he cried, "Cole, Cole, Cole." There we go. That should now feed 2 air blast drills in and balance the load with a little bit of extra pneumatic going on. So I would attach it there, but then it will saturate that drill without necessarily using the top. Yeah, I used it. So wait, did the G2 come with a glasses gasket? Did the G2 come with a glasses gasket, or was that the Q2?
I think the G2.
G2. The Q2.
Gasket.
Wait, did it come with a glasses? Did it come with a glasses gasket?
I do not believe so.
No. Okay. So the Quest 2 comes with a deeper gasket you pop on that actually lets give you more room for glasses. But bear in mind, nothing's for free, so you do lose some field of view. The further away the lens is from your face, the less field of view you get. The correct position for a VR headset, and this is not possible for us glasses wearers, the correct position is when you blink, you can feel your eyelashes touching the lenses. That is the correct place. It is very hard to engineer that, however.
Close to one's face.
But that's what it's weird. And then you, after a while, you have to clean it because you obviously get all eyelash grease all over the lens.
Spooge, I think is the correct term.
No, spooge. We've already been over this. Spooge means something else. If you get spooge on the lens, you're definitely using it weirdly. Wait, we're really not full on oil.
We bought coal here. Where are the coal scratches?
That's all right. No, don't worry about it. That's only graphite.
No. I want the coal for making silicon because we're short on silicon for making surge alloy.
Oh, okay.
Surge alloy here. It's just like first one's getting loads, and the second one's like nope.
Wait, you want graphite? No, you want coal.
No, surge alloy. I want silicon. I want silicon here. Not coal here. Yeah.
I can't remember what silicon is. Sand and lead?
No, Mr. Chicken Side. It's okay.
No, that's glass. I can't remember now. Zebra, I recommend you take off your nice eyelash extension. No, we're actually out of sand. Wait, hold on. We're not feeding any sand to that right-hand one at all.
We've got loads of sand here.
Yeah, but we're not feeding any sand to it. That would
Sorry, where are you?
the right-hand one.
The right hand. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. I wonder what's going on there. Okay, I'll fix. Don't do that. Doom da doom.
I'm gonna go across. There we go. Sand to both.
Beautiful, Bernard.
I still haven't run
Developed.
No Man's Sky in the reverb. I have been assured by the lead programmer it will run at 100%. I don't believe him. Sorry, lead graphics coder. I don't believe him because I can't even get 100% in fucking Tabletop Simulator, let alone in a game that's actually graphically demanding. But I like his optimism. I specifically had an issue with No Man's Sky, but it turned out to be because I usually run Oculus. My OpenXR environment was confused.
Open XR environment?
It's the middleware. It's the stuff. It's the abstract way that you talk from your headset to VR. Just like Valve championed. Right, sand in left 2 machines. Sand where? Oh yeah, so they are. What I want something that looks like a mender, has about the same range, but what it actually does is you can set something and it's a laser gun that shoots those things off the conveyors. That's a good idea. Rather than what we've got, which is to delete and put it back. That means you could then... Yeah, that's a cool idea. I like that. I noticed... So, again, I reckon I can speed all this up. Oh, yeah, there we go. Whoosh. Much better.
It's that voodoo.
Hoodoo?
You do.
Do what?
Remind me of the man.
Remind me of the man?
Yeah.
The what? What version
No,
of this?
you're supposed to go, what man? Man of power. What power? Power of hoodoo. Voodoo. You do. What? Remind me of the man. What man?
Good
Man of power.
lord, sir. When was the last time you saw Labyrinth?
None to elaborate, mate.
Yeah.
Wait, where does it come from then?
I don't fucking know.
Bait.
As far
Huh?
as I know,
Yeah, that's Labyrinth.
I think it comes
Hold on,
from...
let's have a look. You remind me of The Man was a song by...
I
Magic-
think it's the Goon show. Could be wrong, but it's of that era.
I sincerely doubt that
shouldn't be
Labyrinth
singing
was
Dance
Labyrinth was quoting that one. But let's have a look. It's from a song called Magic Dance. Yeah, no, it was no. Oh my goodness me. Described as so Magic Dance includes song lyrics that refer to the 1947 movie The Bachelor and the Bobby Soxer. We've all seen that one, starring Cary Grant and Shirley Temple, in which the two have a call and reply verse. Props to Max. You remind me of a man. What man? The man with a power. What power? The power of hoodoo. You do. You do. In Magic Dance, man is replaced with babe and hoodoo with voodoo. Well, I've learned something today. I've never heard the original one. I've not heard of The Bachelor and the Bobby Soxer. I don't even know what a Bobby Soxer is. In the
Red
UK,
Bobby Socks, maybe?
well, in the UK, it was called Bachelor Night. Bobby Soxer, a teenage girl. Oh my.
Oh, these thermal pumps
Yeah.
Yes.
that
They're
you
not
have
even filling the
pumping
tank
oil
next to it.
are
Yes.
trash
They're trash. What?
because they only pull 40 units of liquid per second.
They pull 108.
2x2 ones pull 30.
The 2x2 ones pull 48, and the thermal pumps pour 118.
Oh, right, when they say how much they're pulling. One down the bottom here, for example, it's
Oh,
working.
Capacity. Oh,
But-
I've been looking at capacity wrong this whole time.
Yeah, and size. Hold on.
But
It's
some
very.
of these ones aren't doing
Rotary
anything.
pump is 2x2.
No, come over here. Come over here. Come over to me. So the little one does 6. The larger one does 48.
Yeah.
6 times 4 in the stream is 24. So the rotary pumps are twice as good. Then these ones, now this is quite tricky, but these ones are 9. So 9 times 6 is 54. So the rotary pumps and the thermal pumps are the same efficiency. The mechanical pump is half the efficiency. Maths. And to be honest, we're just pumping through shit tons of oil. We could do with more oil, but the only way we're going to get more oil is... Well, I don't know if we're actually going to get...
Route.
Well, I can squeeze a few mechanical pumps in, but not many.
I mean, the point is that this tank here, this first tank, isn't actually full.
No, because
It's draining so bloody quickly.
It's draining so quickly, yeah. None of them are full. I've just put some mechanical pumps in, and if only there was a way just to get a whole bunch more performance just by clicking a button. Don't worry, guys, I'll get there in the end.
But they're still like orange. I'm like, oh, I see why as well. We need one of those there.
Oh, it does need power. That'll help. The oil is slowly filling. Right, let's look at our stats before we hoof off. So we don't need to do everything. The idea is to go wide rather than deep. Wow! Good God, we rock. 1.4k plastanium a minute. So that, as far as I know, so let's pop back to ground zero. No one's got anything. It's like your 5-second warning. Good.
Hang on. Oh god.
Well, we're here now. So,
Yeah, I broke the oil line.
you broke what?
Start sucking up. I broke the oil line. It was gonna start sucking up water.
We should probably fix that. What? Oh yeah, so you were.
Come on.
There we go. Yeah, it's done. It's done. It's done. Fixed it.
Right. You and your ability to go back to where you came from.
I know.
Hacks.
So, I've had it on good authority from someone in the chat that plastanium conveyors do 40 units a second. What do unloaders do, out of curiosity? So our limit would be... Hold on, let's get rid of the... So we don't need these... I want to get rid of the rebuilders, but I kind of want to keep them, mostly because they help us build anything we want to build, rather than necessarily for their...
Well, you don't need to keep it. They're already built. They're good.
That sounds to me a little too trusting that nothing will ever go wrong.
Nothing will ever go wrong.
See, that sounds too trusting.
Say, for the greater good.
So we are not emptying out anything. Our limit is we can't really get stuff up, can we? Not easily. Like our... How could we... What's our throughput of a gun? Higher or lower? It's pretty good. I'm wondering if we should replace this entire row with mass drivers.
Which
To
row?
what end?
Because we can fire them up. Right now we are using... Oh, can we get rid of these bots? Right now we are using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of the outputs. That's it.
We're out of phase.
Yeah, I just noticed that. Yeah, it will. Some will arrive. Phase fabric, we are a little bit. We need to store. But is there anything without major reconstruction that we can do to speed this up? I don't think there is.
But are you trying to move the entire launch pad array?
I'm potentially suggesting that we. Okay, so let me give a small for instance rather than anything else. So let me pop a mass driver here, and then I think a mass driver can cope flat out with 3 lines.
Yep.
Now, how far can the mass driver shoot? Oh, that's... Oh, no, we're good. So that mass driver can go there. Now, we don't need to be clever. We can just... And I'll just do a long one so we can see. How is our power on this level anyway? 11,000. Okay, I'll do. So if I fire that one there, I think that is pretty much flat out. Yeah, in fact, it is flat out. So that means we can save this conveyor line. In fact, that's
a good idea.
that's what I was
I
sort of
like that.
thinking. But yeah, we've got a limit, and the limit's not very big. So let's just get rid of these copper. We just do not need these copper. This is definitely of no use. Much as it pains me to see that copper scratch disappear. Not really any use. But it's more the things that we aren't getting out. So graphite, we're not getting graphite out. Not that we don't have enough. We're just not firing it into space. So there we go. And graphite.
What about this copper scratch up here?
I don't know how far can we fire?
One, click the other.
Probably the copper scratches on this level are probably irrelevant because we are being sent. Well, I assume we are. I don't really know. I can have a look, actually. Our stats are...
Ooh, that's going to eject the copper down the bottom.
It will eject some stuff down the bottom, some graphite, but doesn't really matter.
It is, yeah.
And did I say hey Samson? I meant to. I might have just said it in my head though. But if so, hey Samson. I really wish the mouse drivers had a less rubbish sound effect though.
Yeah, that's very unsatisfying.
You mean to not... Oh, he's listening about or something? I don't know.
We still haven't received any more phase weave, have we?
We received one shipment, but that has quickly disappeared.
Yeah, this is where we need multiple shipments coming here. So we're actually getting them staggered. I hope it's staggered. I don't know for a fact that's true, actually.
What, do you want to be mass driving again, sorry?
Well, I've just hooked up. We've got a bunch of graphite. I mean, thorium is... So each one of these unloaders will unload 1.5k a second. That's the number to bear in mind. So, yeah, I mean that's how it is.
You know, I'm looking at the top of these launch pads up here, and nothing really is getting through to them.
No, that's why I'm talking about the mass drivers. Well,
yeah.
I mean, if I actually think about it, probably would make sense to put a router there, so we actually offload a bunch of stuff into the launch pad. And a clever man would have put 2 of those per. I can't get 2 because they touch, and everyone knows it's gay when they touch.
Things go weird.
But it's not gay in a 3-way.
I've heard that. Lady Gaga was involved, I believe.
Oh dear.
Why is that not getting any, that middle...
More importantly, why are we sending the copper there? Let's just send the copper just straight to space there, rather than even trying to join into this line.
How much power do those suckers take?
Yeah.
Yeah, why are we mass
105
driving?
per second.
Yeah, that's
it's
why.
not the mass drivers you need to worry about. It's the launch pads. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are the
They're a
rebuild
little
bots?
spicy. They're coming up there now.
So yeah, if we've got this launch pad here, then the lack of mass driver.
Which launch pad? Sorry.
Someone's changed the launch pad. One of the mass drivers
No,
that was doing copper. Because the problem is that now freezes. But
that probably doesn't matter. So realistically, and this was mostly a test. Realistically, I should probably feeding off that mass driver to 2 other places. So it probably makes more sense to put a mass driver back, because the launch pad is not as fast. So one mass driver can probably supply multiple launch pads.
yeah,
So if I send that one to there, it's now feeding
that's
2
what
places.
we should be doing, isn't it? Yeah, yeah.
I mean, to a degree, every time we see a conveyor belt that's saturated, we should probably just pop a launch pad on to desaturate it a bit. Just to keep an eye on our power. I built some. Yeah, we've used up 4,000 power since we've got here, and we are out of phase fabric, so no more solar panels.
So we send all that phase that we receive straight back to space.
Yeah. So
we have a specific unloader on the base.
well, tell you what. Let me send it. Let me send everything. What did we just? We were just at 222. So let me call this. I'll call this Echo Base. You see, reference. We'll go to Echo Base, and Echo Base will send everything back to here. So just very quick, because we haven't gone near the core on this level. This is where we were a moment ago. We'll just pull. We'll unfilter everything out of the core, and just send it all back to ground zero. Does that make sense? So ground zero is sending here, and we will send it all back.
I had a crash yesterday
Cool.
In your car?
in this game.
Oh, awesome.
Ah,
Not really that cool. But I did the way, or I put in the bug report how we wanted, and I had to learn how to do GitHub. That was fun. But as soon as he got it, he closed it, so I'm assuming he fixed it immediately. It was such a random bug, too.
something I said in Fortress Craft: 100% repro equals 100% fix. Saying when I can't repro it, that it becomes tricksy.
Oh, he puts warnings on the GitHub helpful or the file, and it's just like, if you don't send me the save and it happens in game, I will reap your soul.
A little harsh.
That's what I thought too, but he sounded serious, so I mean, we'll give him that. That was pretty cool. Not gonna lie, that was pretty cool.
What? Or them all going boom? Yeah.
Boom.
Hold on. How's our power on this?
Space you can use here. If you wanted to,
Well, again, I don't want to go. This is just so on ground zero, we've actually got some resources. So now the resources hopefully should just echo back and forwards to here. But that means we'll actually have some phase weave. I will also pop an overdrive projector down because they'll learn. They will learn.
no drive dome, which just covers the whole lot in one go. It's cheaper in terms of energy.
Requires phase weave and silicon
Plastanium, surge alloy, silicon, titanium.
to run.
Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah, that's why it's like, yeah, yeah. Well, it's a little harsh. Does he actually say he will reap your soul if you don't?
It says that on GitHub, yes.
Wow.
Those are his exact words.
That's a
Like,
threat.
"Whoa."
That is. No, my eternal soul. I'm sorry I didn't submit a bug report.
Properly. Like, he wants his GitHub report specifically done. It's just, and I'm sitting there like, I don't know how to zip my save file. Oh God.
Right click, send to compressed folder.
And then I had to find it. That was the tricky part. I found it though. Everything was cool, but I'm like, ooh, I don't want to screw this up if he gets that butthurt about it.
Well, it's not that, but after a while, you're just like,
Oh,
oh,
I understand.
yeah.
I was with you the entire development of Frozen Factory. I get it.
Hey, it kind of crashed when I vaguely may have done this sort of thing. Like, words more specifically. The best one, I used to get to a tech support. Oh, and then an error message appeared on the screen. All right, what did it say? I don't know, I didn't read it. I'm like, well, how the fuck do you expect me to know what to do?
Yes. The worst kind of error. Human.
No, my response was always a very polite, well, when it happens again, don't, read it rather than ring fucking
Ring
tech
guard it.
support.
Yeah.
No.
Do you not produce?
Wait,
error logs
sorry.
like that?
Sorry, screen grab it. No, I don't think you understand. This was back in DOS days. There was no screen grabbing.
Print screen's been on that button for a long, long time.
Yeah, but I don't think it did anything in DOS. I think back then didn't I think it may have actually printed the screen, Max.
Oh, sent the screen to the printer. Yeah, so it did do a print screen, so you could do something.
It's true. Yes, they could have print screened and then taken off. Actually, it wouldn't have been. Though then they would have had to
Just
get
scan it.
a
Yeah.
handheld scanner.
What? This is the
That's
dark
true.
days.
Anyone who ever mentions the good old days of computing, I don't think we're around in the good old days of computing
Yeah.
because they
No.
weren't. Like a handheld
then
scanner,
you-
when you had to move it slowly, or
Precisely.
yeah.
Yes. Or die.
I used to have a film scanner for my computer. Actually, it's a 5.25 drive, and it would just you pop it in, it would pull a photograph in and then scan it out. It was really cool. Can I get any more mass drivers anywhere? Yes. Now, how many does that give me? 1. 2. Oh, sort of. Oh, well, that's okay. Right, this is now a awesome hub. To a degree, we want to do this, but we probably wanted to just pull everything out. What I will do, though, I will also mass drive back everything that is was used for our rebuilders.
I still think it's weird that there's no oil-based power production.
Have you seen how much oil's on it? Oh, yes, you did. This level, I
Yeah.
think, is more oil than anything I've seen.
But I mean, even still, though, it's not even an option. Like, you can make it out of spores, and yeah, it's a little power intensive, but it's not awful. And they do have liquid-based power systems with the differential and the impact reactors. And the thorium.
I mean, to be honest, I guess it's just not very interesting. I suppose you can't just feed it into an incinerator.
Oil?
Yeah.
I mean,
Not in,
that-
sorry,
that-
sorry.
that pulls
Combustion,
power.
combustion generator. Sorry,
I mean, yeah. That-
which takes spore pods. Can't imagine that's a bonus. That's a net gain.
Well, you were saying if the spores actually dropped or produced a little more satisfactorily, if that's a word.
It is. It's a game as well.
Satisfactorily.
Okay, how are we doing on our center space? How are we doing on power? It's a negative number. Why is my power a negative number?
Because I put some more drills down recently.
Tad, have you seen the? Yeah, you probably have the power generation here, which is quite cool.
Yeah, just insane amounts of fire.
And I notice no
Need
overdrive
more.
projectors.
Who wants those?
They give a net gain on thermal generators. So we'll go your one. I get a couple more. You get 50% efficiency just for covering one tile, by the way. So it's definitely worth doing everywhere you can. Like literally every single one of these fire tiles. Given that we have almost literally unlimited resources.
And up 12,000. I think we got it, guys.
More?
More.
13,000.
Where's the light?
Yeah,
It's
I've not seen a level that just goes dim in the corner. Oh, lights are under, and that's a shock mine.
The bottom one, next to the core buildings.
That doesn't achieve anything. I think that
Illuminator.
yeah.
Illuminator. Not sure why, but I'm not
It's
gonna
for
argue
nighttime.
with it.
Because you can technically have
it
levels
worked,
that are
did it?
actually black.
Really?
Yeah.
There are. There's off the side of this level
No,
here, right here.
that's
Mr.
not.
Chicken is actually in it right now.
That's just the edge of the level. I mean, you can have.
No, it's not. There is more there that you cannot see right this second.
That's right. Yeah, but you can have dark levels. You can have black levels. There aren't any.
Yeah. Well, this area here, when I went into it, I actually selected. I usually go around with a hard on to delete
Yeah.
things, and
Oh.
there were some things in there to delete.
Oh, there's actually quite a lot of map at the edge, isn't there? But the illuminators don't help, so. And I can't build there anyway. No, it is the edge of the map. I can't build there.
Yeah, I tried that too. I was like,
Okay.
oh.
Okay, so are we sending up as much resources as we think? Really, what we want if we want to be emptying the core. I just don't really think that's feasible. But that would be a fine goal.
I could do some more if we wanted. Need some. How do you tessellate these things better?
Which, sorry? Oh, nice. I like that.
What are we doing?
Mass driving in a crazy way. Just keeping an eye on the power. Plus 12,000.
Yeah, that needs power as well.
Ah,
Oh.
thank you, Zabra. That one should have been.
Well, that's pretty.
Oh, I've got a bunch over here as well.
Could possibly do some
That's
extractors on
right
them. But...
party.
Oh crap! Look at the mouse.
Yeah, ideally we want this sector to just be sending back to Ground Zero more than Ground Zero sending to us.
So we want a negative or a net loss.
Unfortunately, I can't see income and outcome in that sort of thing.
Situation.
But that's okay. So this is a place that when we are working on Ground Zero, we'll send everything here. And it also means that the resources aren't getting sent to some stupid place.
Can I build that closer? I wonder.
How is there so much coal in the base? I'm seeing a lot of coal arriving. I'm not actually sure where from.
Is it being sent? to
Oh,
some-
click on the mass driver and hold the mouse over it for about 2 seconds. And look in the bottom right.
Oh,
That's cool.
fancy.
But this one's sending out 6 coal per second. Oh, I'm touching a air blast drill. Oh well, can't have everything.
That's where it's
I've run out of room. I want inverted sorted end time. I still don't know whether the incinerator is a factory machine.
Hang on. Sorry, redoing this bit.
Maybe they had plans and they didn't come to fruition.
Very possible.
Like they were
like-
thinking maybe that factories made some sort of waste product that you then couldn't use, and it's just like then you did.
Rebuilding this bit. Rebuild it better.
Oh.
Oh, no, I want an unloader, don't I?
Maybe.
There we go. So we are still receiving coal, but hopefully I will burn all the coal that arrives. I should really be using a combustion, shouldn't I? Might as well. If I'm literally burning coal, I should probably burn it. I was hoping that nice man who joined earlier was going to give me more hints, but he left, I think. Alright, a little bit of coal might get through, but I don't think very much. Ah, that's a good idea. Yes, I like that.
Crap.
I prefer it when the conveyor belts were moving. And then, of
Yeah.
course, they all fire simultaneously, of course.
Excuse me.
Careful.
I haven't got COVID honest.
Burn the witch.
Just keeping an eye on our power. That's alright.
Oh, someone's breaking things.
That's what I do.
Yeah,
Ah.
more lead.
I'll give them power, Henry. I think that'll probably help their throughput quite a lot.
Yeah, I hadn't got around to. I still had my template down to build some more stuff. I need one more mass driver coming out.
Yeah, well, put one at the bottom. What's this? Yeah, it's taken quite a long time to unload the mass driver. Or rather, it's quite tricky to offload it at that speed. Don't think there's some way of speeding it up.
Well, that one's there. That one also.
This was a good level. I'm glad. The idea was to do a whole bunch of levels. We've done one so far.
Yeah, I'm happy with this level. Let's move.
And Henry's still fuss-assing about.
I think that's kind of done.
Cool. So we are sending out phase weave quicker than it's coming in. I can't. Actually, looking at it, I think everything except thorium is going out quicker than it's coming in.
Right, I'm good, I think.
Okay, let me just hook these last two launch pads up. There's not much more I can squeeze. There's just not much more room.
Actually, let me try and reroute this one. Make it better.
There you go. I've managed to squeeze one more launch pad in.
Can you extract? I was
Yes.
thinking moving that launch pad, this top mass driver down to the bottom because it's only being fed by 2 extractors rather than 3 for the others.
No, the top one's being fed by 3.
No, it's only 2, but the middle one's being split.
You say that, it's still... where's its target? Which one is it firing at?
This nearest.
I wouldn't worry about it. It's going down. That's the important thing. So if it's going down, that means we should have resources at ground zero. Because I'm pretty sure we're offloading quicker from that sector than we are this one. Ah, phase weave on. Ah. Max realism is disconnected. Dr. realism is connected.
Hey. Can we stay here for a minute while we just empty the core of crap?
Is there any crap in the core?
Yep, sand
Aye.
and coal. And of course it's coming out everywhere that's set to pull all things as well, so...
Well, that will go through to the other base, which will then get pulled out and then burned.
Yeah. That...
So,
Sand
actually-
especially.
Faster.
Sand in there.
There's an achievement for filling up your core with every single resource.
Is there really? Oh, in that case, I take it all back.
I'm not sure what to make of that, but it exists.
wow,
put
yeah.
scrap in, put coal in, and put
Sand.
sand in as well.
Yeah.
I would assume so.
Well, notice we have 0 pyrite in there. Or is it blastanium? 0 of one of them. 0 graphite as well, I notice.
Yes. We'll be unloading that as much as we can.
Well, that more means we're not sending it enough back from the other one.
Right.
As well.
Let's go fix that then.
Well,
Oh,
no,
one.
what-
Is it
what-
one or ones?
I thought we were attacking something.
we are attacking that. I just want to. I think actually this is pretty good. We need to be on this. We need to be on this level for a minute or two to keep the. Yeah, we've actually we should have done the graphite. That's fine. We don't need to have. Each dedicated line is 1,500. Like, have you noticed the pattern on these are the same? Does it actually round robin? Do you reckon it picks the most common one?
What do you mean?
Notice that those belts are in sync. The one that Tab Forever is literally covered with his body.
Yeah.
It's like watching a slot machine.
No.
Hold on, that was that one failing to offload. Yeah, so this is just all... I say jammed up, that seems a little unfair. It's just busy. What, are these busy? Yeah, these are all hugely busy.
But in the good kind of way.
The one thing I will just extremely, because we do have the resource now, I will just put more solar panels down. Because we have the phase weave. I wonder if there's any room for more solar panels up top. No. It feels like these launch pads aren't doing a very good job, but they only launch every 30 seconds, I think.
Yeah.
Slightly quicker with an overdrive, but yeah, they're
Put
not
it back.
fast
What back?
clicking.
Fine.
But what about?
Your overdrive.
It needs to be to be effective. It needs to be over here somewhere.
Yeah. As soon as you took it back out, I was like, okay, I know what he's doing.
But then look at the overlap. So you can't sort of click on it and keep the overlap up while you look at two and go, oh, that's overlapping.
Yeah, I normally just go to build another one and then hover it around.
Yeah.
Right, this all looks pretty awesome. All apart from our oil generation, which is actually a bit pathetic. But we're making enough power. Right, so where's easy? Low. So, Roflstomp as quickly as possible, please. Oh, I have two bits of music over the top of each other. Oh, that was horrible. I will build the... So, could someone please fill this with the requisite resources from the core? Which is lead,
Very bottom.
silicon,
Straight down.
and thing. I genuinely question the order it thinks to build things in. And power. I don't think we have scratches on this level. That was very nice in the last one, so it'll probably be solar. So yeah, if you could hook the rebuilders up to speed me up. Lead, silicon, and graphite, yeah.
Is there water?
There is, yes,
Yeah,
lots
there's
of water.
Right here.
Yeah.
Right here. All right.
There's a little bit of oil in the corner here, but you have to mess drive it out.
There's a lot of oil on this map.
Oh, sweet.
Very, very nice. Unexpected.
We had to only had to get to wave 20. As soon as I've got the fences up, I will.
Got some scratches here. Just everything, yes? Or we're just gonna do what we do? What's the plan?
Most of the plans to capture a few easy sectors, really, more than anything else.
Right.
It's thank you. That reminds me. Where are we? We're at 220. So ground zero. Go. Click on a launch pad. Yeah, I know. Don't look at me. Click back at 220. Hit select. Hit the map. Click there. Click go. Right. All the resources are going here. So just
I've been kicked out.
Yeah, of course you have. So just basically look at what we don't have tons of. Whatever we're lacking, make it and send it back to ground zero.
To the core here.
No, to ground zero.
I was in, don't bother sending it back to the core.
Probably not much point.
That is the core, isn't it? No,
Think
sorry,
it-
not the core. Straight
Think
to
of
space.
it. Yeah, think of this as trying to work out what we need in other levels rather than what we need here.
Okay.
But this is just so easy. I mean, I'll tell you in a few seconds because we don't have any plastinium, so that's a concern.
So I guess if there's no power, or at least we have difficulty with power, then I guess we
Then start with power.
Starting.
Probably your better at power is solar panels to start with.
Yeah.
Oh, I got co-op. I got
Or-
steam up. And builder bots are go.
Oh, good. Well, I wish they would go over here.
Give it time.
I know. Time is
Thinking.
an illusion.
Time is money.
Time is money, friend.
I was money, fuck yourself and save the money.
What?
Do what, hey?
What?
I
I've
never
never-
heard that on a school?
No.
Do what to your mum? Wait, we have no copper. Did I spend all the copper?
I'll be spending some too.
Ah, yeah, I built ripples. Wow, hold on. Moto_bot22 says, hello from Russia. I have nothing against other countries, if anything. Well, it's nice that you started off by telling me you have nothing against my country, but now I'm just concerned you have something against my country. Only someone who had something against my country would say they didn't have something
3K,
against
there
my
we go.
country.
Those are facts. Facts and logic.
Fact, I like cheese.
Do you?
What cheese?
Who did
At
they
least-
get that coal line the wrong?
Only someone who hates cheese would say they like cheese.
What?
Yeah.
Plus
that logic.
blood.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Wait, who's messing with my Steam?
Is it Gabe? Okay, we're good. I think we
Yeah.
can...
Again. Damn you.
Gabe.
I bought them. I just put a bloody launch pad in, don't I? Launch pad. Add a launch pad. I have one of them.
Save us, Gabe.
Grommet! Dora. I don't think anybody will fly in this direction, but just in case they do, that will deal with it. Do you reckon that guy is joining every single Twitch stream there is and just saying, I have nothing against your country?
A bit bonkers.
Okay, now we'll be out of copper again. Seriously, let me just check the stats. Ground Zero stats. We are sending 1.6k copper a minute, which is... Actually, that's... I won... No, we're saying 3.7 silicon and 2.2k
How do we
Wow.
choose how much we send?
by the number of different filters of different types is pretty much it.
Oh.
But we'd have to wait for our next delivery. Having said that,
What the fuck have I started in there?
feel free to... I mean, that's something to note. When we go for a level, we can't just completely ignore it and build. We do have to send some copper back because we can outspend it.
Oh yeah. You have the power. Use the better graphite presses.
They use water, not power. They use water, which is the pain.
One water extractor. Good to go. We're not even in the place with the crappy ground that doesn't give you full water either.
I do actually have a schematic for those, Henry, if you want it.
What were those?
I don't know, I'll pop it down there. All you need to do is give this power and water and coal. Dora, get off the keyboard. There you go.
Type my letter.
What does this make?
Graphite. But it makes graphite in a
Big graphite.
slightly more efficient way. So you get 3 graphite to 2 coal as opposed to 1 graphite to 1 coal. But don't get too excited. It's not. It's great for levels where you are desperate for more graphite and there's no coal. On this level, I don't think it makes much odds because you've just got so much coal. Like it's a scratch here bigger than my house. Not literally. That'd be weird. Are you sulking because I shut you out your room? It's not your room. It's my room. And you're too fluffy. Hey, Alan. We're overdoing it with style as ever.
Alan.
Oh, yeah. Wave 5.
So many ripples.
Wave 6. So if we had Surge Ally, I'd fire that because I can then shoot at them the moment they spawn.
Graphite is full.
Oh man, now he started speaking Russian. He says, it seems, however, straight. It's a shame that Russians don't stream Mindustry on Twitch. I hope you won't translate it. Well, I did. Honestly, we have apparently regularly been one of the biggest Twitch streamers of this game, which I think is shocking. This game is brilliant, but it does look like shit, and I think that hurts the game a lot. Everyone says, "Oh, I only care about I only care about the gameplay," which is sort of true and sort of not. It's usually the graphics that start you playing a game, but it's the gameplay that keeps you playing. This is why Cyberpunk will go, wait. Whereas, in this case, it looks like arse. It looks like somebody doesn't know how to drew something in MS Paint. I mean, at least it's got a consistently shit style. I'll give it that.
Yeah, the consistency.
But this game's like 200 megs. What do you want from it?
I want it to be 2 gigabytes and look good. Next question.
Are you volunteering, Henry?
Hmm?
I the only person who does graphical things with computers.
So you wanted to do the Factorio sprite update?
Does that look any
Captures
better?
already?
Yep.
It looks absolutely insane.
I find that hard to believe.
Oh, time to send back. Returning to sender.
But we tend to be one of the largest ones, amusingly. I'm not saying there aren't others.
Large.
Just saying, well, in this case, it's actually quiet tonight. But, I mean, we've had like 20 plus people watching us, and that puts us at number 2 on Twitch. Yeah. This is definitely our most popular game. I don't know why. Well, it's a Java game, but it was a itch.io, whatever particular one. So did you guys get everything done then? Or ready to move on?
I've got power for anybody that wants to ship anything.
Oh, the only thing we were really lacking was copper, but that's only because we didn't bother hooking any copper up. It's my lovable character. I thought it was my collection of awesome t-shirts, but apparently it's my personality. Anyone can have a personality, but these t-shirts are hard to get hold of.
Those personalities, they just give those away too.
So we really want a thorium level, because then we can start sending much more phase weave. But that's okay. Right, we're done. We will go to...
What? This just failed.
What failed?
Distributor. I guess it's full and that's got coal. Yeah.
Oh.
I can hear a naughty sound, and it is actually Dora, not the fish this time. I mean, I'm sending a whole bunch more graphite back, but that's all I actually achieved on this level was graphite, really. Let me know when you're ready.
Nearly. Right, good.
Max? What's the coal doing?
Yeah, there's a space exit. Right.
It's just going to it's going to multi-presses, but it's just not it's not overloading the multi-presses still.
Okay.
It's not getting enough coal.
Yeah, it's on the right. So I just still not getting any. You can just feed around them, I suppose, but it's.
You're just going into the same one.
Yeah. Anyway, that don't matter. A little bit more graphite, not my thing. So we're going to go to 40 threat. Oh, we don't have enough resources. Let me go to. So we can launch from one we've named. So let's try launching from Salt Flats. Very annoying. I have to just go here and then immediately leave again.
Not 2 numbered ones.
We have no authority. Okay, let's go to ground zero and see if we can. Okay, so where's it trying to launch from? It's trying to launch from 220.
Yeah, numbers go to numbers.
So we just have to wait until...
Yeah.
So I have to go to 220 and just wait a moment.
Yeah, it's probably the most annoying part about assaulting maps.
It's very confusing. Okay, so what do we need? We need 3,000 copper and 7,000 lead. And we can technically hook it up, but most likely by the time we've hooked it up, probably it will have... But, you know, the race is on. It's good to know that one conveyor line, though, is about 1,500 a minute. I guess it's 11 times 60, which I really can't be bothered to in my head.
10 times 60 is 600 plus another 60.
Maybe it's... Okay, oh yeah, but we were using an overdrive projector, so plus...
Do we have
plus
titanium on this level?
we do, but we don't need it.
We don't need plastanium.
Well, no, we weren't lacking plastanium, and we're not lacking plastanium now. What we're lacking is lead.
Just
I-
plain old lead.
Just lead, but that's okay. We're only lacking lead for an assault, which we should get the next time we get a blop through.
I've got an air blast barrel down instead.
As we are about to leave, though, where's the launch pad gone? Oh, it's under some stupid thing. There we go. Oh, come on, where's our next delivery? I need slightly more than we've got here. Factorio uses the same rendering system that Diablo 1 used, and when Diablo 1 came out, was widely panned for its fucking ancient rendering tech. Yeah, it's pre-rendered sprites. This is not a good look. Like, was never a good look. Was that look was, what was it called? Crusader No Remorse, stuff like that. Not games that have stood the test of time, shall we say. Come on, where's our coal? We just need a little bit more lead. I didn't mean lead, I meant coal. I didn't mean coal, I meant lead.
DJ, can I offer you an alternative to your multi-press array?
No. I don't use them.
Oh.
I mean, I certainly won't anymore, because with the launch pads, we don't need to. It's only for some reason when we're not being sustained by external graphite. Oh, that's quite nice. I quite like that, though.
How do you make it?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I would never use that, because that requires thorium and plastanium. And if I've got thorium and plastanium, I probably don't need it. It's very neat, though. I do like it. But the thorium and plastanium is a bit of a bitch.
Well, now that we have maps that make pure plastanium, that's a little less of a pain.
Apparently our limits... Wait, have I got the... Are these... Why is our limit 12,000 if I forgot to upgrade this or something? That is a nucleus, yeah? It's the biggest one. Capacity 21k. Why do we seem to be capping out at 12? Or is it just that's just as quickly as they're arriving? Just waiting for it to say, yeah, you're good to go. I need 300 more of lead and copper.
Where's the overdrive thing? Okay.
Bottom left.
The one with the unloader.
Oh yes.
Menders.
And the shock mines.
Yeah, I don't understand the shock mines.
I think they just ran out of places to put stuff. I think it's the...
Well,
Wait,
if they gave up and made the manufacturing one have a scroll wheel.
we're about to go now. Everyone ready?
Oh,
Ready?
please wait.
I'm good.
Oh,
Oh, actually,
getting
one sec.
more copper in.
That can probably go down. Hang on, give me a sec to just build this.
Oh my goodness. That's a lot of lead.
We're good to go?
Not yet. I can go Now we're good.
Need more copper, more lead, more something else?
No, don't need, no, because we only needed enough to launch an attack, and now we have enough.
Still has to be capping out at 14k.
No, it's just going up by about 2k every 2 minutes.
Oh, of course, we're pulling some out to make things. Whoa, up in there.
I'm travelling. Oh,
Adventure.
Sam. Yeah, don't get excited.
Sand.
No.
Moratorium.
What's this level called? 40. Ground zero, go. I really wish that I could control. I should be able to control this from this screen, rather than having to do this horrendous jiggly wiggly back and forwards. Or they just didn't expect you to do a jiggly wiggly. Okay, so same dealio. Please hook up the poly rebuilder. I shall pop her there. Please run copper into the base.
Found the drop point.
Actually,
That's all the way to the right.
Thank you. There's actually a bunch of copper right by the base. Just stick that there.
Oh.
But do run the copper back into the base because we will struggle else. And then same thing, just set up.
No, I got it.
What did you say? Sorry, Tad, all the way down or all the way to the right? Oh, I can
All
see
the way
where
to
it
the
is. That's not a very subtle level generation, is it? But if we do all the easy ones, then we'll be left with, well, obviously harder ones.
Oh. What? Alright. Power. How are you supposed to start getting power like that?
There's some water here. There's some coal.
Yep.
Solar
No, you start
panels.
with some of the drills that absolutely have to have power to work.
Yeah.
Get power at some point.
Solar panels.
Alright, I'm working on it. This is witchcraft, you peddling.
Large battery increasing about 2 a second.
Yes, that's called positive energy generation.
I've got some solar panels on the build here. If anyone wants to help me hook them up because I can't because I'm building.
Dora, why do I hear sounds of imminent naughtiness coming from over there, please? I say imminent. What's the current naughtiness?
Lost them out.
That's a lot of solar.
Okay, and I am now beginning the attacks. I hate these levels if you screw up because you can easily build a extractor that's a sand one, not a whatever you thought it should be.
Yeah.
Yeah. You are correct, sir.
Building power here. Anybody want to help?
Why are the Rebot built? Why are the Rebot
Don't know.
builders?
I don't know.
Yeah, they're building.
They're building something. They're not helping me build. And if you tap this off, this will just come and supply more power to the people that want it. So
Forces the rebuild.
Oh, yes, good point.
Hang on. Let me hook you up to the grid that's already there.
please do.
I do like the music in this game, though.
It's very
It's
soothing.
kind of slightly Blade Runner-esque. Not Blade, like...
It's also kind of Portal too.
Yes. It's the right time. It just sort of blibbles away in the background. I had this. I had some music written for something I did on Xbox Live called Rate My Avatar. And I needed music. And I kept trying to say to the musician, I need something that's less interesting. It just needs to just sort of... almost like music. It just needs to go...
Are you sending stuff to the core or sending to Launchpads at the moment?
Launchpads, we are being supplied by our main base. The only thing we wanted to make sure we got was copper, but I've only got 5 ripples this time.
Right.
I've got the lines run for you though.
Yeah, just run anything back to space.
Okay.
Copper, lead, coal. Anything else?
I'm a little sad that we're kind of going to hit the limit of how much we can send. Eventually, while we're done. I like the hint that there will then be planet versus planet stuff. Yeah. Oh, there's anything like Spore. Your first galaxy was great fun, and then you're like, okay, I'm just not. I don't want to just repeat from scratch again and again and again.
You got anti-air.
Yeah.
Battery?
Yeah.
Do you want power?
I've got power, but not enough. Now the meltdown's full on power. Now the battery's filling up. I won't say no, but I'm not really fast.
Look up to the rest of our grid so that
2 waves left.
Oh, jeez.
I want a button marked.
Hurry up.
I am totally confident winning spawn every mob that is expected.
And then maybe throw a guardian in there just for lols.
Okay, is there anything particular anybody wants? There's no Thor. It's a part of this is we're looking for a thorium level so we can send phase weave. So phase weave is one we are struggling on. I also noticed we also have fuck all lead still.
We are sending it in at a feasible rate now.
We
are sending it
are.
out to space though, as much as we can.
So we can't assault the next one until we've got 12,000 copper, 12,000 lead.
Put more lead up to you where you are. If you have a spare lead line. Well, more lead
What-
than
what-
we can use.
Actually, looking at this map, this is a shock alloy map.
Shock alloy?
Or
Surge alloy?
wait, is there titanium?
no.
No.
Oh. Never mind.
Bottom hand lead left drill not connected. What resource?
I already got that. I already got it. Tell him I fixed it.
You tell him.
I fixed it.
What am I, your whipping boy?
They're talking to you.
Yeah, I know, but you can hear me. You can hear them. You can just
can hear you.
You talk
just
about them.
stop talking.
Okay.
I'm just doing this so our lead is going up quicker rather than any sort of. Wait, I thought we were done.
This is wave 20 of 20.
Ah, okay. Well, that was close. They almost got to the end of the circle.
Oh god.
But what I did just before we left the last level is I turned on a whole bunch of launch pads grabbing the lead. I don't think the issue is the lead we're sending to Ground Zero. I think the issue is how much lead we're getting out from Ground Zero. Also, how much lead we're spending. We're doing 20 waves worth of lead. as soon as the level starts, basically. I think that's more the issue.
Do we need more copper?
I think so. 13k.
What do we need? We're going to go to level 216 next.
I was going to put a couple more air blast
No,
drills down there.
wait, no, we need 500 lead, then we're good.
That shouldn't take too long at all.
Ba, 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 ba. Oh, you say that. Come on, where's our next delivery? I think, to be honest, unless I got a production rate, we're producing 1.7k lead per minute. That's pretty good.
Nothing to sneeze at.
Right, sorry, the bottom left lead drill, not the bottom left lead drill. Gotcha. Okay, we have our money. We are now going to level... Oh, wait, hold on. I've just realised, you know, I built a bunch of launch pads. I'm not sure where they're going. 220. Why would you go there?
Because it didn't know better?
I guess so. I'm just going to check 220, because that's where we just were.
One second.
Sorry, I'll come back, if you like.
Okay.
220 is sending to Echo Base. That's not right either. I hope you'll get the reference.
No.
Fortunately, no.
Anybody? Echo Base? Sorry, Max,
Page?
what did you want to fix?
I was just going to get more copper going to the base, that was all.
Oh, we
Fits-
don't need to. We never come. Well, I'm not likely to ever come back here. We're launching from here, and that's probably the last time we will see it. I'm sure I'll just count
If
that
it's
out.
a Halo reference, you can do better.
Come on, chat. Anyone? Echo Base? Without googling it. That look good?
Yep.
Okay. So we're going to go to... Well...
Hold on.
Okay, we've got 215. These are all low threats. Oh god, there's a lot of low threats. Who said it was gaming? Okay, we're going to 100. Why Halo? Okay, 100. Back to ground zero. Go. Select the launch pad. Click over here. Select. Back to the map. Back to here. Go.
Yup. Could not load world.
Ollie.
Of course
Buildings.
not. You're doing that, are you?
Yeah,
You
I'll
want
do it.
You've got the...
I've got the thing set. Go.
Chat, you disgust me. See, Samson, thank you. Samson is the nerd of the night.
Straight up, straight north. You took that turn.
Echo Base is the name of the rebel base in The Empire Strikes Back. There's no coal. Oh my god. We might have to come up with a plan B. There's none. I'm going to have to turn water into coal. Of which there is a lot of water.
But there's no power to jumpstart that. Well, I guess solar, but yawn.
So we're going to go with a plan B, which I'm interested in.
Do we still want a poly thing?
Yes, absolutely. Yes, Googling it solves the mystery. Well done. What? No, Zebra, be quiet. Yeah, we do have 290 coal. We can burn that. Turn that into a graphite.
Do you want that as power or graphite?
Neither. I'm just going to use meltdowns. So same thing. We want to send some coal back to we want to send copper and lead back to base, just en masse, like we did last time, because we do need to. That's what slows us down from leaving, is having that much in the base. And as I said to Zebra, it's a shame we can't use his fancy machines to actually fix that.
Zebra has fancy machines?
Not Zebra, sorry, Schalke. So we can't use his fancy machines to only offload to space when we have a surplus of X, Y, or Z.
Is that something his magic machines do?
We think so, but only with a really complicated base setup that starts not sending stuff to the core when the core's full.
You want
Maybe.
power right now from the coal?
Got it up already.
No, not from coal. Good meltdowns off coal. Good grief.
No, so not meltdowns. The power, just power generation.
Power, yeah, and we've got
We're
plenty
extracting
of.
from the core, but nothing's going into the core. No coal is going into the core.
This is a horrible level. No thorium, no coal, plenty of water. So you can use my. I've got a schematic and it's called free coal.
I think I've copied it.
I'm hoping it's this one over here. Just put one down. Can you come and check it quickly? Make sure I'm not going daffy.
It's a spore press surrounded by some cultivators with 2 coal centrifuges touching it.
Yes.
There's
And
no,
it-
there's no
and-
titanium here either. So.
But you can just stick it inside water. You see.
Yeah. That's why I grabbed that template when I had the chance. Why didn't the builder put the power down and have this thing going then?
Oh, you're just doing meltdowns?
Right, there we go. Right, we have coal.
Shoot! Oh, we don't have enough power. I did not. Wait, why don't we
I've
have
got
enough
some.
power?
I've got 700 surplus here. What do you want to do with the coal?
Burn it. Nothing. I'm not. I'm just not going. I'm not using hails. I always say hails.
Okay. Well, you can use how you want to. I've got coal here. So there you
Oh, there. We don't have enough water. Once these tanks are full of water, we should be good though. Like I don't need to have constant. I just need to have enough. It's because I hooked the pipes up. That was what it was. I hooked the pipes up, but I hadn't hooked up the meltdowns yet. So it's just leaking water. There we go. We've got power, water, power, water. Okay, here we go. Wave 3. See the little scorch.
So mean.
There we go.
Oh my
How good's hooked up.
goodness.
Do we want coal or do we not want coal? Because I'm making coal out of water, but thinking, do we need to bother?
No, I mean honestly, just we're now 10,000 copper and lead short to do the next level.
Right.
Just find any copper and lead you can, send it back to base. Just be aware, I would just use normal drills as we have literally no surplus power. So just use pneumatics. Oh. Okay. We had a flyer try and sneak past then. I built some more meltdowns to cope with that.
Want
That's
some
it.
at the base or not bother?
Where is the base? Let's have a look a sec. I think I've got a good idea for that. And I think it's in the base at the end of this. So here's our base, and there's a meltdown, and there's some pumps. There's some fluid.
Oh.
Come on, helper robots, do quicker. I think that should help us for the occasional thing that comes through. The only thing is, the meltdowns do take quite a long time to cool. So the next wave has actually spawned by the time they've cooled. Okay, that's it. I'm going to stop building now. We are out of copper.
Bring some in.
You've got enough power to supercharge that. Yeah, we got 6K.
4K. Also, bear in mind, the power usage will be quite spiky until we win, because after each wave, there's a whole ton of recharge time. Oh, shoot, they're on fire. Waves. I've never bothered with any of the clever stuff. You can put oil into the waves and use it to tar up enemies, or you can cryo freeze them. And I've just...
I've cryo freezed once and it just wasn't worth it to me.
But you can freeze a
Seems
really
like such a
high-end...
waste of cryo.
But you can freeze high-end bosses so they can't hit you back. Which is quite cool.
But no, cryo just slows them down.
I think if you stack it enough, they eventually freeze.
Oh, really? I was upset I was throwing away cryo like that.
You can also use oil so they catch fire, and water so electricity does more damage. Which amuses me. I think
Just means good old slag.
slag is awesome, yeah. But that also amuses me
Spot him with
because
slag.
yeah, well, doing the water and then electricity, that's just straight out of frickin' Magicka.
Proper again.
I'm just basically just cutting a path through the level. I'm looking for any waves harder. I assume if we do a level that's not easy, or whatever this difficulty is called, that will have higher level resources on it. Well done, Ever. Well done. All right, now just same thing. It's much copper back to base.
Back on it. Poor old Mr. Chicken's trying his best.
What, is he just doing it by hand?
No, he's just having to wait for the copper to come back to base in order to build the bloody path to the core. Yeah.
There
There we go.
Did we just get a delivery? Suddenly I just built a
Yeah.
Suddenly I just built a shit ton. I can't out. Right, there we go.
That's fun.
Oh, there's sand on it because of that extractor. Although a smart man would have built a plastanium conveyor.
Yeah, luckily there's none of those around.
If I see one, I'll let him know.
Of course, you can't go over the plastanium conveyor with a belt. Can you bridge
No.
over it?
Yeah, but they take 40 per minute. They are the equivalent of 4 fully saturated titanium belts.
Provided
It's pretty good.
you do that.
Yeah, but I mean, that's their capacity is 4 titanium belts.
Ooh, fancy.
But I do like the way we use them, where we have this sort of trunk of plastanium, and then we just continually feed into it, like making it get busier and busier. That does seem to work quite well. Yeah.
One of these days I will find the piece of land.
T-shirt slightly has reminded me. I still haven't looked at the new Borderlands stuff, Borderlands 3. I did enjoy Borderlands. We just kind of, I don't even think we actually completed it. I just think we ended up playing other games
Yes.
more than anything else. Because it's got a sort of an infinite progression thing, like the original Borderlands with the overpower. But essentially, it's Diablo's riff runs. You know, how hard can you make it? I think a lot of the reason we stopped playing it is only it's 4-player, which is always a killer on this stream.
Yeah.
Okay, I've converted the other line to plastadium. Oops.
Crap. One button.
There we go. Oh, 3. Oh. wait, don't fix it, don't fix it. Look here, look what it's doing. It's unpacking the plastanium onto the titanium line and then repacking it and then going on. You see that there? That's quite cool. There we go. It felt like I had a regular speed conveyor packed in with a titanium one. Wow. Now we've really got the
Okay.
resources flowing.
Copper flowing.
But as soon as I see a level
So
that's
this-
harder, we will do that one. But I haven't seen one yet. Sorry, Tad, this...
Oh, this only has lead and copper and sand.
And water.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a bitch of a level, this one. Lots of sand there. So if we wanted to max out the sand in the core, this would be the level to do it on. Alright, well, we'll just wait for our copper to go up. And then we will hoof off. Stop sending our copper, Tad. No, that's silicon. What do we need? Right, next level we've got a low and a medium. Oh, yes, a medium.
Ooh.
I'm going to rename this level coarse and
Bleh.
irritating.
There's not even any scrap on this one.
No, it's okay. We ready to go?
I
Yeah,
guess so.
put sand in the coal.
me.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I'm not going to bother resending the base. Oh, lots of coal on this one.
Big coal.
Yeah.
Big coal. Wow. This is going to be a silicone map.
See you, Samson. No, we've done a silicon map. We don't need another one. There you go.
South. Pure south.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. Ooh, it's got a little bit.
And if I don't see you before, Merry Christmas. I meant to chat with you. I was curious because we are in tier 3 here, so we can
You're still in tier 3?
yeah.
That was a revision of the tiers just this afternoon.
Yeah, but you see, we aren't getting the South African version of COVID, just you guys are.
Didn't order it.
Yeah, why would you subscribe to that?
Apparently, it's all really popular. All the
Well-
kids are doing it these days.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. This one is kids aren't quite so immune to it.
Sorry.
But the government is so adamant they want all the schools open next year. I don't know why they're so obsessed with it. It's just like
Get rid of the bloody kids.
it will be. Well, that's a little drastic. My God,
Well,
that makes
not
Hitler,
fair,
that makes Hitler like a good guy. At least he was only killing grown-ups rather than just focusing on the kids. No. Yeah, I honestly don't know why they were so obsessed with getting the kids back to school. I mean,
Well,
let's be
it
honest.
holds the economy up.
Well, I guess the kind of vague argument is that parents can go to work. I guess, rather than have to say look after their kids. But I'm like, the youth rules the world. Says Mr. Says Mr. Poop for you.
Nice.
Jokes write themselves. Oh, Zebra. The answer to your question is paedophiles.
Huh?
He says, "Who's thinking of the children?"
Oh, that is a fair point. Not a good one.
If you
but it
break
is
the
a
word
fair
down, what does paedophile actually mean?
It's someone who has a love of prepubescent people.
point.
Otherwise, if you like to bugger 14-year-old or 15-year-old boys, then you are a pederast, not a pedophile, because they have reached puberty. There you go. Get your words right.
Mm.
We do a lot of
You're
word
right,
root
not
stuff on here, don't we?
Yeah, because I thought, perhaps mistakenly, paedophile
yeah.
meant child lover.
Well,
So, like, audiophile means sound lover.
yes. Yeah, but specifically, this child refers to prepubescent. That's the important part. A someone who likes to have sex with underage children who have passed puberty.
Underage children as opposed to overage
Yeah.
children.
Well, no, I mean you could be a child at
children.
7. You could be a child at 17, but still legally able to have sex. So an overage child.
I'll be my mum's child forever. So
My mum says I'm a brave boy, actually. So there is that.
Yeah, I'll let you build some things.
And just we're waiting for copper. Trickle,
Yeah,
trickle,
like I
trickle.
said, if I build.
Why do we build those little solar panels? They're terrible. Just build the big ones.
Yeah.
They're cheaper, faster, better, stronger.
Get shit going.
They're none of those things. They're just shit.
Right. So we want the good shit.
Makes for good song lyrics.
Yeah.
Right.
It's definitely copper. Bloody hell.
Yeah, it's because we're spending it all on water extractors
Drills.
and drills.
Yeah, don't bother.
Right.
I've got a Steam setup coming online.
Yeah, we need copper to build things.
Well, we will. Oh, we won't get to cops. I haven't set up. I assumed you guys were going down the same path as last time, but apparently you forgot. I didn't bother going back to ground zero and setting up a target. I felt we had more enough resources to kickstart our level without really trying particularly. Someone who has sexual attachment to someone other 18. I hate to break this to Mr. Poop for you, but in, for example, Spain, and in fact some parts of America, you can have sex with a 14-year-old. You can get married at 12 with permission in Texas, I think, or some and India 14 is, I'll say, commonplace.
Some of the
Yeah.
But the marriage over there doesn't mean it's just they're married, but they're still kept apart. They're not like married and then living in their husband's bed and.
I really think that depends on what part of India. I think that's it's about like
I think you don't understand the culture, perhaps.
Which
culture?
Which culture?
Culture.
Of the there's no such thing. You are talking about the second largest country on earth.
Yes, you're never going to understand the culture.
Yeah, no, I have, because I have had to work with Indians. My point is, that's like saying English culture, and then assuming that people in London do anything like people in Liverpool. It's just
there is an overriding thing of marriage, as in age limit and that sort of thing, sexual limit. Whereas you're saying that our culture applies to India, which it doesn't.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that
understanding of marriage applies to that country, which it doesn't.
No, my point was that India is such an enormous place. Whatever statement you make about any part of it probably does not apply to the whole of India because it's just so big. It's like making a statement about Europe. But yeah, no, Mr. Poop for you. No, it's not rare. That's my point. I'm assuming you're American. That's my point. 14-year-olds in Spain is commonplace, whereas in the UK, it's legally 16, which I think applies to a reasonably small percentage of actual people. But the point is, you can't just say it's under someone under the age of 18 because that's just bollocks. That doesn't even make sense. I mean, I assume in Spain you could be a legal paedophile, or in India, because if the age of consent is 12.
That was the thing, wasn't it? That was the thing, wasn't it? Because there was a proper. There was a group that were trying to legalise it and lobbied for it and that.
Nambla?
Yeah.
Something else.
I'm afraid. It is Nambla. It is that. The thing is, there was a thing. Oh, gosh, it was about 18 months ago, and it was fairly interesting. And it was beginning to say, if you're gay, you don't choose that you're gay. You don't decide to be gay. Gay is something you are, not it is part of you. And there were people trying to say that if you're a paedophile, that's something you are. You can't change it. You can't decide you're not going to be that. And then there was a bunch of outcry saying it's bad, it's wrong. I'm like, yeah, okay, but if I'm a murderer, no one's saying it's right that I'm a murderer, but we might be saying there's nothing I can do about wanting to murder. Not murdering is the important point, not wanting to murder. It just basically, all of it got very much shut down because there was a sort of a move to say not acceptance of it, not by any means, but understanding, which is probably a better idea if you're trying to solve a problem, is to understand your problem. Know thine enemy. Do I think people are... What do you mean, do I think people are born gay? Find me anyone outside of the fucking Bible Belt in the US that think people choose to be gay. Seriously. Go back to the fucking 50s.
They're being combed.
Combed?
Combed?
Who are? Who are being combed? Groomed. But who are being groomed?
Yeah,
who are gay people?
people that are being fed that lie. Yeah.
Oh God, it's just not true. It's just never been true. You can't.
I disagree. I think people can choose.
You can choose not to act on it, but you can't choose not to be it. No more than I can choose not to like salty food. I can choose not to eat salty food, but that doesn't change who I am. It just changes how I act. And that's the important thing. I can decide being gay is wrong. I can decide I don't want to be gay. That doesn't stop me fundamentally being gay. It's a chemical, biological thing. It's not a, oh, I think I should wear funny hats or something like that.
So agree to disagree on that one.
I mean, you can disagree all you like, but this isn't really I'm not offering an opinion.
You're
I'm
saying it's fact. You can't dispute fact.
I'm not offering an opinion.
Can.
You can't dispute a fact. That's the point about facts. Facts aren't disputable. But you would have to first of all define what being gay was.
Need more power?
That's probably the tricky part there. I can choose not to act upon being gay. That's a straightforward, obvious thing. Choosing not to be gay means you need to find what being gay is. And then that comes down to, you have to find someone who says they're not gay, and then you would have to objectively prove that they were or were not gay, rather than just taking it on their word. And that isn't something you can prove. But, I mean, there's been plenty of studies. That's about like saying rats choose to be gay. Like most animals in the animal kingdom experience homosexual tendencies, usually down to population pressure. So essentially it gets rid of the drive to have sex, but without actually creating more of whatever it is you are over full of. That's the sort of the biological imperative behind it. Just been, I mean, again, that's just, oh, fuck, right, graphite. That's just something that's just, you know, has been proven time and time again in the animal kingdom. But that's why we've had a greater prevalence of gay people over the years as our population's gone up. Gay is someone who is sexually attracted to the same sex, right? That is correct. Or they're happy, depending on how old you are. Sorry, homosexual then. How about that? Is that better? I mean, more importantly, Max, whether or not you're right or wrong, the incident of suicides amongst people who try and suppress being gay is fucking unbelievable. And under that bit alone, I'm happy people not to commit suicide because they hate their lives that much.
Yes.
I mean, even say down with my sister in Cornwall, I mean, the gay scene was, you know, minuscule, and people were extremely unhappy because, you know, they're simply not attracted to men. I mean, my sister is attracted to women. She doesn't even... And it's, she's always said she never understands people who like butch lesbians because she says she's always wanted to date women who look like women, not women who look like men. And obviously down in Cornwall, I mean, it's a tiny, tiny place. And, you know, she was a deeply unhappy person until she moved to Brighton and was in, you know, many more like-minded people. Am I gay? I can be gay if I want to. Homo means human. No, homo means same. As in homogeneous or homophone or
homostasis.
Homoglobin. No, not that one. Yeah. Homunculus. No, that means man-like.
Completely different.
Homunculus means man-like, doesn't it? Or small man. As I said before, my personal opinion is I don't really care where you stick your dick as long as I don't have to watch. I'm not sure. I think homo means same.
Yes.
Yeah, homo is the genus. Yeah, that's not that. I mean the etymology. Oh no, homo is a Latin word that means homo is a Latin word that means man or human. The Greek word homos means same, so hence homogeneous and homosexual. But homosexual does not mean you love men, it means you love the same sex as yourself. Hence why women can be homosexual. I tell you what, we could just get a supercut of us explaining word roots on this stream. It would be the most educational stream ever. Although it's a lot of me Googling rather than just appearing smart. No. Homo as in Homo erectus, means human. Homo, as in homosexual, means same. They are different words. They're pronounced the same, they're written the same, but one of them is Latin and one of them is Greek. Hence, homogeneous does not mean anything to do with being a bloke. Well, no, WG, I wasn't wrong, because I said homosexual does not mean you love men. That's not what the word means.
Need more graphite. I think
I've just been making so many graphites.
Thank you.
Wait.
Down here, I just corrected it.
Latin is modern than Old Greek. No. Mr. Poop for you. I don't understand. He's trying to just say that homosexual means you love men. No. Homo and homo are totally different words. They're written
Homo
the
and
same.
homo, we might say.
Yeah, homo and homo, yes. One of them means same, as in homosexual or homogeneous, and one of them means man, as in Homo erectus is the only one I can think of. I'm sure there are others.
Adam,
Yes.
need some help.
Unfuck it.
Overflow gate, that'll do. Oh fuck, that's going to do the wrong line. No, hold on, I need it.
No, homo does not mean human. Homo means same. Homo, different word, means human.
Got no space, that's the problem.
Do you understand? Homo sapien. Thank you, WJG. I knew there was... Wait, why am I getting coal?
That's me doing it. Sorry.
Oh, is that your... You did?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I see what you did.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
Dude,
I'll try to deal with the code.
look at me. Does it look like you get to call me son? I mean, seriously. What you don't understand is that homo, H-O-M-O, means same. And homo, H-O-M-O, means man. As in homo sapien, one word root. Homosexual, different word root. And if you want to explain, try using fully formed sentences. Because you said, that's not what I'm saying, stop it, I'm saying homo just mean human. Yeah, now look at the other definition. You can't just pick one of them. Two different words, two different meanings. Like record and record.
Lead and lead.
Yes, meat and... No, not that one.
Oh.
It's how you use it. Yes, and homosexual does not mean attracted to men.
Context-based communication.
No, it doesn't mean attracted to men solely.
No, it means attracted to same. That's what it means.
Yes,
yeah.
Yes.
Not attracted to men, otherwise women aren't homosexual. They are... I don't know what's the equivalent for homo for girls? I don't know.
If they're making that statement, yeah.
Well, yeah, because like homo as in homo erectus, that's as in human, not as in male. I don't think homo at any point means male, but I don't know what the equivalent of it is. Dude, you haven't used any words. You just kept saying, no, I don't understand, son.
My
Sorry.
plan is to rotate all the coal upwards, so if it does overflow, we can take some back to base.
To be honest, I think we're okay now. I've got enough ammo. I will fire. We were relying on Ground Zero more than I thought.
Right.
Hey, repair bots. Goodbye, repair bots.
Delicious repair bots.
My interest in etymology is pretty much the only thing that got me through my time in Spain, because I could just about work out what words meant from common word roots. It's not big enough, Alan. It disappoints me. I am pleased with these little beauties, though. These little clusters of defense. Femina. Really? So we have homo and femina. Really? I mean, Latin word for female is feminam or mulier.
What about the suffix trix?
Ah, yes. Because you have an aviator, and a female aviator is an aviatrix. Yes, yes. It's a great.
I saw that word and I was like, why don't we call them that? That's awesome.
It's a good word, yes. Hence dominator, dominatrix, yes. What other ones are there? Gladiator, gladiatrix.
The plural of octopus.
Octopodes.
Damn it.
Fuck you.
Octopi?
Nope,
That's
octopodes.
that's one that always people they want to think.
Yeah.
Oh, look at me, I'm so smart. I know something what you don't.
I actually suspect that may be reasonably not apocryphal. Like there may be some contention on what it is, but I'm happy for it to be octopodes. The plural of virus is correctly viri because it is Latin. So there you go. Not viruses, but good luck persuading anyone that.
Yeah, the next contentious bit. What's the plural of data? Or is
Data.
It itself?
Data is plural. Singular is datum.
Mm.
Same with Lego, which annoys me to no end.
WJG,
No,
he said, he said, what are you talking about, son? Homo means human. Gay is someone who's attracted to the same sex. What are you talking about? Homo means human. Yet he was heavily implying. Yeah, because I used to work for Criterion, which is the singular of criteria. Or is it the multiple? No, it's the singular.
Oh, it's glorious to watch.
And it takes too long, and I hate it.
We're not back stuff well enough for this.
Yeah, we aren't, are we?
No, not really.
We can't get much more coal in.
Wish.
No, I mean we can't get much more coal in because we can't. There's not enough room.
Oh, to put more more thingies in.
Yeah. So hold on. Let me delete that one and move it just one square higher. Oop.
I go home and route everything to here, or are we just not going to bother?
No, we're not that.
What? Huh?
No, we're just having to wait a little bit too long for the guns to recharge, to re-ammo. There we go, that's twice as fast. Well, at least briefly.
There's a load of graphite being made here. Do we need graphite in the core just yet?
That's to build. Things we're building need graphite.
I'll tell you, I'm going to go back to ground zero, aim it here. We're going to be just twiddling our thumbs for ages.
Yeah.
Pick me up. Nice.
Where are we?
Right, that's a
99.
convenient point for me to do the reminder that will come in about.
No,
Yeah.
Sorry, Max. You will sit there for another 17 minutes, and we will all look for. I'll make sure Alexa's up nice and loud.
What's he going to say? Yeah.
Well, you'll see.
Don't know.
we know roughly what it will say.
He knows, but
The thing is, Tad, that Lego is a made-up word and a trademark, and they get to decide what the plural is, not you. No, it's not Dutch. Well, it is, but the point is, they get to decide what the plural is. In the same way, I could say the plural of Fortress Craft is flirty nerps or something. Probably I wouldn't do that one, but I could do.
Flirty nerves.
Flirty nerps.
Why?
so rude.
Flippy nips.
On uniform rational B splines? What?
Man, I haven't heard. We don't use NURBS anymore. Just got on to. What do we use instead? NURBS. What a great word.
What are NURBS then?
Non-uniform rational B splines. They're like a fancy version of B splines are Bezier curves. They are non-rational Bezier splines. It's a way of modelling surface nets in 3D.
No one does that anymore.
We've just got. They are a very clever technique with some limitations. We just don't need to do them anymore. I assume we do somewhere, but they were once when everyone was convinced they were going to be the new way of rendering everything. And now we just don't. Tessellation. I mean, you can do Phong-based tessellation with splines, but we just don't.
Alright, you're full on the graphite.
The noun virus has a Latin root, but it's one of the few nouns that has no plural in Latin. It only occurs in the singular. I guess as in, he had a virus. Which is obviously stupid. He would have many viruses. But yeah, I guess it's equivalent to having the plague or having the lurgy.
Lurgy?
The lurgy just means an unspecified illness of some sort. Sorry, I forgot to hit skip. We're actually not... Actually, I think we are a little bit off. What will be next? Oh, there's an assault map next. Great, it's a medium. We are going to stomp it. Well, while you finish up, I'll let you watch the hailstorm. And I'll be back in a moment with a drink.
My game crashed.
Again.
Well, just now.
Sorted.
Oh my. Everything. Oh. Oh.
Yeah, can't do that. Now mixie lines are bad. Mixie lines are bad. Hold on. What
I'm
do
just
you want?
sorting them.
No, just stick a bolt in it. Just stick a bolt in there. Seriously, it's much faster. Just bang one of those down, which is that. And then put some unloaders on the end. Dunk, dunk, dunk. Like that. And pick the thing you want to unload from it. Yep. How many titanium coming down this line? No, it's just graphite and lead. Ooh, that's not very good thing.
There is any on this map.
We need to do... Still struggling. Okay.
Right. What's with the not connected coal further up? I think it's all connected. We're not. Again, we're not trying to. We're just now trying to get enough resources to go to this one. Incidentally, it looks like we can just leave. We don't need to wait to capture the sector. Is there? There's no achievement. Oh, there is an achievement for doing that, but I assume you've all got it.
Doing what? Sorry.
For capturing a sector where you're not there.
Oh yeah. I did one. It was like, oh, I got.
Because
I've got that.
Because we can just leave. We don't need to do anything. We're going to win. And we have enough resources to go to the one we actually want to do before bed. So should we just win it while we're not here? Yes. Henry, regarding your comment from earlier, I will implement for tomorrow's brief tack test a slight aero model. So you will have a maximum forward speed, and you will always bleed off some of your sideways speed into forwards velocity, and so you can just thrust and turn. But it will be fairly low key. I mean, I agree with Andy, which is it's all well and good, but in practice, more people will get turned off by it than excited by it. I mean, I quite enjoy it for a while, but I suspect At the very least, it could be a game option, but I suspect you'd probably want it on a button. So you switch from, I'll say, easy mode to hard mode. Righto. Let's go win while we're not here. So we're going to 38. And I have to remember that number.
Damn. All right.
Oh no, Zeb, but they still will. I'm not taking away the controls. I'm just going to essentially assist you. So what did I say it was? 38. 38. Select. Okay. So this one is a base level. But we are going to be here longer.
We got.
We have no thorium though. Part of the goal was to get thorium.
Yeah, what?
But same thing. Get the
Ooh, an enemy base.
we're going to be attacked, so get the rebuilders up. We are going to
Ooh, they've got a big base.
we will be running out of resources too. So definitely also get up thingy and what's it? Copper and lead. Oops.
They really super nerfed the
The what?
the little pop guns we have in these little flyers.
Yeah, oh my god, yes. You used to be able to do significant damage with those and not so much
Yeah.
now.
Can't, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I have no idea where we will be attacked from, by the way. I think this is a fair bet, though.
They spawn out the core.
Oh, did they? Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah.
To be fair, Max, when we were reasonably decent, Esmir was definitely sniping stuff out that there's no way that she should have been able to. But yeah, the sideways thrusters will always change your direction. My point is that I will cap your top speed at, say, 30. And, quite importantly, I will bleed off some of your velocity from the other direction, so you'll... Because it's quite cool. I mean, it's quite... If the game was an exploring game, I think the model we have is actually quite cool. I wouldn't like to try and chase or outrun somebody in it in the slightest.
There's no titanium here, is there?
We'll have to rely on what we get
Scrap
sent.
By itself. We've got scrap.
Right, better do scrap pretty urgently then. 'Cause that's going to run out.
We don't tend to use a lot of titanium though.
What, apart from every fucking lime you put in?
Yeah, but that's only one titanium per conveyor. Oh,
Where's the core?
miles away.
No, where's our core?
Oh,
Up there.
Yeah, this
Miles
is a very
away.
large base.
Okay.
It's fun though.
Yeah. I'll give you some scrap generation in a sec, Ted.
Yeah, because we need that for the ground-based units I want to make.
Oh, just think it'd be useful to get hold of some more stuff, but oh fuck. I can't aim this bloody line zoomed out easily. There we go. Just bring it somewhere like there. That'll do.
Yes. Because while the flyers are good, the ground-based units are better. I will find a good spot to build that.
yay! We captured that we weren't on. Well done, everyone.
There's no room. Nice.
So I'd like to point out, Max, we've made 3,000 titanium since we started. Or rather, since I actually looked at it. Oh, here comes a wave. They actually have no choice. They have to come up that bit, don't they? Ah. Do we have a power network of any description? Is that coming?
Not really, but
A little
I'm
bit of
gonna
one.
blow some stuff up.
Well, let us. That was Alexa. I said let us. So I thought she was about to say her reminder. Wow.
I'm reminding you, Max to empty his son's bladder.
My God, that was perfect. Thank you, Alexa. Alexa, stop. Right, we now have power.
Right, 'cause I'm using it.
Well, yeah,
to make-
but for
sorry.
as I said, every time you do that, put a ton of solar panels down. Every time you
know.
do anything, add some solar panels in, because then
Oh, yeah.
you are making the problem less bad.
Or plus bad.
Less
Just-
bad.
Less bad.
Not double plus, less
Not
bad.
not double plus less bad. No.
Oh, well.
Now, is this level vulnerable? Well, I guess we can't tell till we've completed it.
It's actually-
Come on, robots. I need more builder robots. These are taking too long. I wish they were a bit less keen to all go and help at once. We're out of lead.
Yeah,
We are out of line.
we are producing that though. That's from the scrap.
Yeah, not much.
Oh wait, there's tons of lead on the level.
Yeah.
We're
So
just
get it out.
using it up quicker
Use
than
it up,
we
throw
are.
it out. Ain't nothing left in this world that I care about. So 1, 2, 3. Check your body now.
No, no.
That
Wait,
is
that's
WJG. That is our long-term goal. Yes. I have a bunch of lead here to send back. Unfortunately, that line that you're scrapping onto, Max, is packed.
Yes. I'm putting lead
Fine.
onto it.
Load it up. Doing it.
Yeah.
And I can't. I need to move that scrap thing. Oh no, that needs to go across. About.
Wait,
3
hold on.
inches.
If you've just done what I think you've done, you don't need to.
I haven't done anything yet, but
Okay.
I'd like to.
Well, I've just nabbed another belt. But if I put a...
Okay.
Yeah, it's alright, yeah. I've just hooked up a ton of lead. So then we now have 3,000 lead, so...
Sweet. I'm gonna be an arsehole for 2 seconds.
only 2?
Only 2, yeah. I'm working on it. Yeah. This needs to go as well. That needs to go somewhere. There.
I almost feel a little bit bad using parallaxes and meltdowns on tiny enemies. Almost.
It's funny. It'll never
did-
not be funny.
I did say
Amusing.
almost. One tactic I did before is just en masse arcs are crazy at knocking down the bases. It's just, honestly, to me, that feels nerfable.
Then someone might wish to.
It really feels like it should be nerfed. That's just silly. And I don't need to run ammo there. So I've got these like shotgun blasts of attack. Oh, what's that they've got there? Whatever they've got, can it fire at me quicker than I can build? No. They've got tsunami firing slag. Yes, these are arcs. I suppose you have to arcs me that.
No.
Wah wah. But you can build them so quickly, and they don't require ammo. So I think they're a little bit OP. There's no electric anti-air weapons, which I assume is on purpose.
Oh, meltdowns.
Well, I guess. They are a little...
It is a technicality, but...
Yeah, a little more tricksy to build, but yes, you're quite right. Right, so just a combination of arcs and meltdowns, and I don't need to bother building anything else ever. Well, we're at the base, so I'm now at the point where I need, well, Surge Alloy, sort of, and units.
Units of what?
Unit ground units.
Units of science.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I've got 5 ready. That's enough, I guess. I'll walk them in.
Have you got 5 on it?
Has he got 4 I can keep, or...
I don't know, but
Walking them
I've
over.
got 5 on it.
Insane, did you see, oh, what was that film? Underground. What was it called? One of Us? Split? God damn it. The Jordan Peele film with that song in it. Awesome film. Watch all of Jordan Peele's films and his skits.
It's awesome.
Alan, I'm not going to click on that. But if it's not the Loonies, if it's not the remix by... No, the original by Loonies, wasn't it? It's the remix by... It's alright, Tad. You worry about the bits like... Oh, wait, hold on. Where can I not build? Yeah, I saw it. I can build down to there. Don't worry about those. Definitely think that might need a nerf.
Why when I start building things, the builders turn up to build them. But if I stop building them, they go, nah, fuck you.
Sometimes they continue and sometimes they don't. I don't know what the rules are. There is some reason why they do sometimes and don't others.
Yeah, it's a bit arbitrary.
Oh, I'm going to have to put a surge tower. How annoying. Do surge towers connect to other surge towers, or they also connect to just...
Where are the rest of... I had 5? Now I'm down to 3?
Well, maybe they got killed.
I what? I didn't fight anything that was shooting at me. They're over here. Oh well, I got 6 now. Excellent.
I commissioned to use a plastanium conveyor.
Yeah, go for it. We're not short on anything.
You've got.
We're slightly short on lead and scrap, but nothing else.
Yeah, unfortunately, this filtering system doesn't work, Mr. Chicken.
Yeah, hang on.
I don't.
That's as far as I can.
Kill this stuff?
Yeah, it's pretty much as far as I can go as well. We are. This is only a medium difficulty base, so I'm not really very worried. Right, there are no ground turrets defending this. Well, then you're in trouble.
Yeah, types of shooting your arcs down here. You be able to defend arcs.
They're pretty much sacrificial.
Okay, I'll shoot them.
Boy.
Yeah, got them.
Yeah, I just set fire to their coal distribution plant.
That never gets old. And thorium always has a very satisfying pop.
Oh. Well, that was easy. Right.
That's the first one. There's two of them.
Oh, I was gonna say, much as I want to play this game, I do actually have to go to bed early tonight because I have to be up very early to go to Morrison's to pick up Christmas food. Yeah, my life is a big exciting pile of knots. Wait, two of them. Where's the other one?
Further down? Unless you just killed one.
If it was by accident.
I think you did. Wait, did it say cleared?
Yeah,
We
set to
done?
clear. Yeah, we're done. I figured out the trick to this game is just to overdo it with turrets. Yeah, I actually don't know whether or not we're streaming tomorrow. We may not. Who knows? But we will discuss. We may or not be doing some more testing of the game I've been fiddling with. I've been writing so many shaders that are good for multiple projects. Come on, robots, help me. Oh, everything becomes ours when we win, doesn't it?
Yeah, you could just deconstruct it. No
Oh,
problem.
well, no, I just queued up a ton of turrets, but then I realised that they aren't going to shoot it. It's just ours now. Spent all the lead. Well, so again, you can't see it, but if you look at the stream, we've actually done quite a cut through to. We've got this whole half of the dungeon, the world with just nothing on it. So we've actually made quite good inroads, and everything we've done has all been sent back to base. So we have. I mean, that's what I was just saying. We should very quickly do. Just pop down some launch pads on. Just overflow stuff into launch pads. And I'll send it back to ground zero. And yeah, I actually don't know what our plans are over the next few days. I suspect we won't be streaming Christmas Eve, but you never know. Because we're all cool.
Come on, game.
And so if we don't see you tomorrow or Christmas Day, have a wonderful Christmas. Surrounded by your family. No, wait, don't do that. Don't do that. Just wait till next year, then get surrounded by your family. This year, just be glad you don't have to be surrounded by your family. And apparently if your family do come around in the UK, you can actually ring the police and they'll come and take your family away. So you might want to look into that. What about you, Henry? Is this buggered up your plans, I guess, as well?
I don't know. Well, I'm on my own technically, so in theory I can go visit them, I think. But
yeah. Well, you're in tier 4.
yeah, they're in tier 4 as well.
Yeah, then you're not.
Well, I say visit, move.
On Christmas Day. See, that's the thing. I just very briefly. A lot of this, the situation we're in, is down to people trying to find ways around doing stuff. So, someone's pointed out you're allowed to move house, but that's not really defined. So you can move house as often as you want. No, officer, I've just moved in. Oh, I've decided to leave again. Like it's that sort of
shenanigans.
Yeah, that's sort of leaving it, and it's yes. No, not the saying you are, Henry. I'm just saying I've seen that people just saying, "Oh, I can just move in as much as I want." Then, like, yeah, okay, I guess you technically can, but hopefully the vaccine will start to just make a big dent in just the spreading, just the numbers. And essentially, you just want a barrier. You don't need to immunize everyone. You just set up.
That's why they're immunising the workers first.
Yes,
because they travel around a lot more.
Well, they also that means that they can't get knocked out of work. Quite importantly, it means they can work 24/7, but they're not going to get knocked out of work for 2 weeks and possibly gotten rid of. But yeah, more bits. No one has any clue how long it will last. It might be like this is the flu. We will all get a COVID vaccine every year, and that's the only way it's going to control. Might be like flu. I've already seen people going, "Oh, I can't believe they're actually going to demand that we have vaccinations before we go abroad." And I'm like, "You've not been abroad very much, have you?" Loads of countries. Well, loads of countries in the world have if you're not vaccinated, you ain't coming in. No.
Like, try going to Africa.
Yeah.
You have to have, like, what's the nasty one? I feel it is...
Malaria?
Say Malawi or something. Malaria.
Yeah, malaria. Malawi's, yes, a place. Malawi or...
apologies to the people that live there.
Ebola. It's just stuff like that. But yeah, it's...
Yeah, but Ebola is named after the river that it was found in.
Yeah.
Yes.
Worst named river ever. I think they just renamed the river Happiness. The river of massive dicks.
Ooh.
But yeah, we will see how that goes. I mean, I'm not in the vulnerable group. I'm just in the middle-aged group, so I'm not really.
You and I think I'm slightly more vulnerable than you, but we are in the what's it called?
Are you more vulnerable than me? Apart from your
asthma.
haircut. Oh gosh, yeah, absolutely, yeah. Why are you laughing, Tad?
His haircut?
Oh, right. Sorry. I thought you were laughing when he went asthma and you went...
Asthma, fucker. Yeah.
His haircut? What are you on about?
He's making a light joke.
I will literally insult anyone's haircut regardless if they have bald or dreadlocks, or I don't even know what their haircut is. It's irrelevant. At the same, I will insult your mum even if I never met your mum.
The nerve.
This line, by the way.
I'd have just shunted it straight into a launch pad.
No, he tells me.
Sorry.
What is the difference between launch pad and an interplanetary accelerator, by the way?
One of them launches materials from one part of the world to the other, and the other one gives you an achievement. The interplanetary accelerator, it will allow you to launch 25,000 items between two planets when the game has more than one planet. Have you seen the resources to build it, by the way? The hard one was 6,000 Surge Alloy. But yeah, what we really want is a level with thorium, so we can get, and sand. We want a sandy thorium level, so we can just go phase weave glory. Other than that, if we're about done, I will head to bed, and I will.
We can bounce around on this map for hours, so yeah.
I know. That's.
I like boxing around. That's the great thing about this game.
It is fun. But yeah, even if we don't stream tomorrow, I suspect I will be around for a couple of hours if we want to do it. Maybe we'll just do a brief Mindustry stream rather than a
long
thing. Tad, do you have a copy of God's Mistake?
I have it, but I haven't updated it lately.
Well, do you not just let your Steam update all the time?
I don't know, or it does, but it's super picky about when it does it. I don't know. I said it a long time ago, and I haven't bothered to look at it again. And I need to jigger with it.
It's been updated, today.
Several times, yes.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
But
you even got art for it now.
I had to in order to get the Steam page approved. I didn't. No, I did that art. Don't get excited.
Your kit bashing is something else. I enjoy your kit bashing.
Andy doesn't.
I know Andy doesn't. That makes me even happier. Poor Andy.
He deserves it. He deserves it.
Aw.
Yeah.
His haircut.
Well, thank
yeah.
you, Morbits. I mean, hopefully you'll be off in VR going oh and where can I buy a 3090 and how much can I overclock it by?
You just got a what's the new?
It's just got
thingy?
G2.
That's the one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. I haven't really talked about it that much, but I am genuinely. The thing is, you don't realize how good it is. You're like, yeah, this is alright, and then I go back to the Quest 2. And don't get me wrong, the Quest 2 is astounding, and then you go, it's nowhere near as good as the G2. Like it really, really spoils you for how damn good a headset can be. I had this when Hover. He looked at he had a Google Cardboard, and he's going over how good it is, and I had a look, and I went, "You have got to be joking me! This is horrible." He goes, "Oh, it's so good, it's so good." And then I gave him my DK2, and he went, "Oh yeah, this is a lot better." Oh, as I said, if you've only ever had a Fiat 500, you'll be super happy with it, right until someone lets you ever go in the Ferrari, and then you'll be, what Ferrari? Is the 3060 Ti actually out then?
But it's still a paper launch.
Oh no, December 2nd. Like really?
Technically, I think it's out, but it's probably like the paper launch type thing.
Yeah, I do need to upgrade the video card in my sim rig. The only thing I can run gloriously is Forza.
Oh.
It's night time.
No, I'm fucking with the power.
Anyway, let me keep a couple more. As Tad said, we can just futz around with this level just forever. That is the curse and the blessing of this game.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, we'll probably, if we don't do an official stream, we might just do a brief catch up sort of Christmas Eve stream tomorrow evening. I do like Tabletop Simulator, but oh god, is it a ball ache to just once we're going, it's fine. But I mean, genuinely, it takes us 45 minutes. Oh, hold on, that reminds me. If you just grab the stream up a sec.
Hang on. Yes.
I have the original. So there's the instructions. It cost me.
Green. Oh, nice.
$4.97. This is the original. This is the original 20. Oh gosh, when was it out? Quite dark in here. 1997. Won best traditional card game in 1997. And I've also got the deluxe version and the super deluxe version. I just found all my. Oh, we're doing some more. I just did a big tidy. Yes, that makes a huge difference, Alan. But yeah, so I've actually owned Give Me the Brain, and this is the original. So cheap ass games, they're not joking. They make stuff as cheaply as possible, and they don't give you anything you need. So these are the original cards, which are just printed on pink, and the art's nice enough. But the super deluxe is glorious and comes with a brain themed dice.
You might please know. I have started making my own copy of Starbase Jeff.
Yes, you said. Yeah, when I've got some time. I mean, you're technically competent enough. I'd like to do Starbase Jeff up, and I really would actually like to just make it as a standalone game. So you saw, well, you didn't see it, but all of the stuff we're doing, the space stations, I've got all the art. So, wait, someone released a board game during the pandemic about the lockdown called LockDown. This is very bad timing.
Not James Beach, please, Lance.
No, James Finch.
Ah.
But yeah, it's not a good time to release board games. You know.
But everyone's bored.
Yeah.
Yes, but we also can't play them, so... I do have the Army of Darkness card game, which is single player, and I also have the Escape from New York card game, which is single player.
Kittens.
No, it's single player card games where you actually fight against the deck. Quite fun.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Army of Darkness.
Yes, as in the film.
Yes, Bruce Campbell.
But yeah, even if we don't, if you guys are around tomorrow,
our power is going down very quickly right now.
Shouldn't be. Just built a lot of solar panels. No, but plus 5,000.
We're getting minus 5,000 here.
Have we broken the net split?
Net split.
It's resync.
There we go. Fixed. How's that?
Not
No,
down here,
still-
minus 4,000.
Massively.
I'm at plus 8,000.
There we go, I think. Oh, no, still need some more.
Power isn't out,
hang
it's
on.
we're sucking it. Oh, that's gone zero. Still minus 4,000.
Once you've worked out it's connected, we should be good.
Right, I found it. No, hang on. There we go. Boom, as everything fires off into space.
Yeah.
Actually, what I have
That's
as a
good as well.
what I have, Seagull, is a Dora cat. Only she's missing. I don't know where she is. She's around somewhere. Huh? No, she's not in her little place. I didn't take her anywhere.
Still Dora.
Have you fixed the power yet, so I can go to bed?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
What's it at?
5,000.
9,000, 10,000.
Well, the point is there's 4.3 million worth of batteries.
4.3. Yeah, that's probably more than we need.
Enough, isn't it?
Anyway, as ever, thank you so much for watching. We are, with the exception of the next couple of nights, we will continue to do these every night. So we are here, we are chatting about games, we are discussing future games, we are doing stuff. Always, always, always. So please do join us. Senegal, we'll come in. We have streamed every night. It amuses me. We've streamed every night since February, bar 4, maybe. So
There was a small outage.
it was very small, though, very small. But yeah, almost every night since then. Unrelated, maybe we should try Pictionary in Tabletop Simulator next time. In fact, I'm just gonna.
That's an idea. If we've all got webcams, we could do what do you call it?
No.
Charades.
I was
Do
gonna say,
charades over webcam.
why don't we do charades in VR? I think that'd be a lot funnier.
Oh, okay, yeah. Fine,
Oh,
try.
just to wave your hands.
Yeah.
Can you do just wave your hands? I don't know.
I seem a lot more chillax these days. I'm always a chilled person, except when having to deal with assholes.
People that say Minecraft.
Or me starting going on a religious trip.
Well, that's
Which can
okay.
also do that too.
It's
that's
mostly people who just talk about Minecraft too much. There must be a Pictionary though. Must be. Yes. 4 stars. This one's got. Anime Pictionary.
Oh,
Music
God.
Pictionary. Insane Pictionary. Play with caution. Access cards are not safe for weak content. An 8,000 plus Pictionary game that will probably destroy weaker computers due to the sheer amount of cards. Program it properly then.
Damn. I love my silicone setup.
Video game Pictionary. Oh, that sounds like a good one. Oh wow, the correct word for is telestrations. That's a great word.
For what?
Telestrations. What a great word.
What for making
For
instead of
I think it's the correct
instead of
word.
gesticulations.
Telestrations, like
Because it's
Well-
tele meaning distance. Telestrations.
Yes.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yes.
Sense,
But yeah, we will see how we feel. Obviously, we will organise what we're doing in the Discord tomorrow, and we will probably, at the very least, give our. We are working on a game, and I need some feedback and some testings. We did a bit today before the stream, and we will do a bit more of that tomorrow. I don't know why we're doing this. We don't need any of these resources.
Yes, we do.
Makes me feel good.
It's
Need
just
more.
It's just so
More.
satisfying. Just sending it all back.
Hang on.
Thank you. That's over.
Yeah.
Underflow.
So Fortress Craft.
Switch everything off.
Fortress Craft Evolved 2 is still planned to come out on the 10th of April. I make no promises whatsoever as to what will be in it or to what quality. The only promise I make is it will be available on that day. For reasons that I cannot talk about yet, I have not been doing as much on Fortresscraft as I would have liked. Something else came up, and I was not in a position to say no to it. But it's cool. Yeah. So you'll go, ooh, you did that. Ah, cool. That's what will happen. With coal. So it will all become clear when I can talk about that, when I'm out for NDA. But it will be out on that date. It will probably be very expensive early access. Only get this if you really, 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 really mean it. Like DayZ. Don't buy this game yet. We don't want you to buy it. Please don't buy it. Buying it just means that you will go, oh, it's not very finished. But I made a promise to get it out on the 10th anniversary, and I do plan to stick to that. And I then plan to work on it as time goes on. So that's the plan. That bit will definitely happen. What the game is, how much the game is, how much is in the game. All of these are questions that I cannot answer because I simply don't know. I have a lot of tax work to do. I have a lot of design work. I do recommend, if you are a Patreon, we have lots and lots of Patreon-only stuff. So that's there. Fortresscraft 2, we also have a bunch of stuff pinned. Progression, to-do work, all sorts of things. In fact, I should probably edit that one, because I just noticed that it's wrong. Start date. First public release, 8th of April, yes. And this is basically me writing down to a great degree all of the reasons. People will say to me, well, why should I buy this for Fortresscraft 1?
Fortresscraft 1?
Fortresscraft Evolved. Fortresscraft Evolved. People just go, why should I buy this when Fortresscraft Evolved exists? And these are kind of some of the answers. These are all pinned in the Discord, so please pop along to the Discord. And you've got 10 seconds to finish of anything, and then I'm going to bed, and none of you are coming with me.
Off the cat.
When you say that,
Shut her out.
a bit where I've shut her in somewhere because she's just gone. But I'll be a combination tomorrow of programming, networking code, and tidying up my house, because I do need to. Oh, yes, I remember you. I mean that in a nice way. So, thanks for watching, guys. And just a reminder, if you haven't played Mindustry, do. It's fucking nice, and I fucking love it.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Actually, do like, because we do get people downvoting our YouTube stream, and I don't know why, but the more people that vote it up,
even our likes, dislikes.
Woohoo! Makes me feel better. Anyway, I will see you guys probably